Hello, adventurers, and welcome to Grognard and Friends, where friends come home from college, gather to play a little D&D before the holiday weekend. And speaking of the friends, let's check out this week's episode of Grognard and Friends. And welcome back. Everyone getting ready for the holiday weekend with Thanksgiving?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm working on getting some new holiday feety pajamas.
Buying a ton of booze.
As is the way.
Huh. What, are you guys not Irish as well?
Oh, I picked up some special stuff for after dinner on Thursday myself, so...
In December, we call him the Nognard.
Yeah, my eggnog does have a reputation. A quick mention that coming up in 2 weeks, I believe it is, the first weekend in December, many of us here at Grognard and Friends will actually be at PAX Unplugged right here in Philadelphia. So if you are going to PAX Unplugged, stop by, say hello. We don't have a booth or anything like that. We'll just be walking around. But if you see us, check out the shirts we'll probably be wearing that have the logo you see right there on them. And we'll have a few of those for sale if anyone wants to buy them. And say hello. We'd love to see you and love to say hi. Okay, whose turn is it to talk about what happened last week? Butt trumpet.
Yo!
Okay.
So, last week's section was an unboxing video. After there was a bit of a calm and we no longer saw the Baba, thanks to Nikita's special smoky friend, the house stood up on two large black birdie legs and was being led away by some blue creature. What a very weird color to be. And we went through the various bags and boxes and doodads and knickknacks to go through the various items we had. I kept a rag doll for myself. I believe Eldred is holding the jack-o'-lantern that is definitely not special in any way and no magical properties whatsoever. Gaius has an acorn. And there are several bags of holding. There is a large messenger bag of holding, jars and bottles, a few coins, 3 black eggs in a nest, 3 wet stones, a 4-leaf clover, a feather, a clear marble, a baby arm, 3 clay flasks. So we're working on distributing a lot of that.
After agreeing to not burn down the Bile Jane's house that she had a different name for, you were allowed to leave said shack after this figure also finalized Bile Jane's part of the deal that she had made with Gaius, which was a box with this crystal acorn in it that had a little bright spot of diamond-like light in it that you have been following down along the ridge of this mountaintop on the eastern side of which seems to be the forests that lead into down to Forest Grove. And on the western side is just mountains as far as the eye can see, practically. Many of them much taller than the ones you're currently standing atop, and most of them rather dark as far as mountains go. You traveled along this ridge until you came to a large crevice as the night was coming upon you and it was beginning to get dark. So that's where you are, friends. What do you do?
How wide across is the crevice?
You're guessing probably about 30 feet or so.
Maybe Eldred should fly over there.
Eldred goes,
Yeah.
used all my slots. Terribly sorry.
You just had a long rest.
Not long enough.
Do it. Do it.
What about Butt Trumpet's spider climb? Is there a narrower part to the crevice we could climb down and kind of whoop across?
You could climb down the side. You could climb into the crevice, down and up it, or you could go down one of the sides if you look and find a way that might not be as steep. This will basically kind of be a skill challenge.
Right.
By the way, you said a long rest. When did you have the long rest? You had the battle with Bile Jane. The house then stood up and climbed up the mountains.
Short rest. My mistake.
Okay.
You're right, Paul. For some reason, I thought there was more time had passed, but in reality, it had.
No problem. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing something because we all know how fallible I am. So.
That's an every person kind of thing.
Should we investigate for some sort of possible way down then instead of trying spider climb, or does someone want to try spider climb breed?
Yeah, Paul. Can I do like a survival check to see if there is potentially another a safer path that is nearby or something like
Absolutely.
that? All right.
Meanwhile, I'm just playing with my jar of spiders, going, everyone need me, just let me know.
No. I got an 11.
I'll be right here.
That's not creepy at all. Not at all.
Right?
You see a couple possibilities of going down different sides. Some look like they might take a little longer than others because you're actually going further down the mountainside to reach kind of a little ledge that can take you forward and maybe past the crevice. On the other side, it looks like, it may be a matter of going over rocks and trying to traverse those to get down to an area below the bottom of the crevice. The crevice looks to be about 60 feet deep.
Oh, good thing I have these pitons and 50 foot of rope. I hope everybody else brought your standard adventuring climbing gear.
What? I want to use spiders and climb.
Yeah, Bud Trumpet, how many good old spell slots you got there?
Let me see. This is I do actually have to think about this because this is a level 2, but theoretically I could do this.
I look at Nikita. So, they're talking weird magic stuff again.
I know.
Ancient tongues.
It's very weird.
Yes.
I wonder if the pumpkin knows what they're saying.
You should hear me when I speak gobbledygook.
Oh yeah,
A pumpkin on
that's a
Alfred's
really old
shoulder.
part of my
What do
heritage.
they say?
Oh, it's been whispering to me, says Eldred. It says, Alakazuda, Billalabuda, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo.
Ooh, Billababoody,
Ooh.
that's not.
Copyright.
Can't say that word.
Bibbidi Bibbidi Boobidi Boodoo Biddy Bida.
What language is that?
Obviously, it's
Co-
magic pumpkin
Copyright
language.
infringement.
Magic pumpkin language. So,
Yes,
you
magic
understand
elkin
it?
language.
What was
You
that,
understand
Reed?
it?
So spiders.
You can understand it, though?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So,
Says Eldred,
What does that
looking
mean?
very uncomfortable as the. He's not so much carrying the pumpkin as it seems to have wrapped itself around his shoulder.
It's like he's in a giant papoose.
Yes. So, Butt Trumpet, do you have enough magic whammy to spider climb all of us for this little adventure?
Yeah, I could probably drum up a couple of those.
Oh,
Everyone
and
prepare
How
to
long
get
does it
spider booped.
last?
By the
An
way,
hour?
just to throw in there, Reed especially, as you mentioned the pumpkin and are talking about the pumpkin, the face of the jack-o'-lantern just kind of leans over, turns around, and is looking at you, smiling at you with this big jack-o'-lantern smile.
I don't want to piss it off, so hi.
Might
It kind of
skip
leans
food
back
diet.
and bounces almost like it's laughing.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
You know, if there were themed attractions for children, this would be a fantastic greeting character.
Hmm.
I'm almost certain this thing's going to grow large and then hunt down balding child with a yellow shirt and a black stripe on him.
That took a bit.
Deep
It,
cut.
it kind of swivels over to look at you, Gaius, and
Do you want to murder
then
Charlie
kind
Brown?
of looks like it's
Mhm.
thinking.
Reed, put your blanket away.
Oh, yes. But it's cold out here.
Well, it's got a nip in the air.
Do we want
Okay,
to
but
climb
if we,
all the way down and then camp? Or climb down, then climb up, then camp? Or
Well, it looks like we can climb down to another level and continue on from there. We don't have to climb back up, right? That's how you described it, Paul.
Well, you could. It depends how you do it. You could climb down on, depending on which side you're looking to climb down. You could climb down to a kind of a ledge or an area that will allow you to get past the crevice on the side of the mountain, and then you could feasibly climb back up once you find an area that's not too steep. If you spider climbed, you could probably just go over the edge of the crevice and go back up the other side. You have a couple ways to do it. It is getting dark, though.
I mean,
Okay.
we could all get to the bottom, and then if it looks safe there, we could camp there. Or we could just immediately come back up.
Actually, I have a
definitely.
question.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
No,
How big and thick and strong do the vines of this pumpkin seem to be, and how many are there?
It's the regular thick, standard thick vine that pumpkins have, maybe a little thicker than normal. It comes out, it's kind of long, and then at the end it just kind of branches out into tendrils that kind of wrap around Eldred's shoulder and under his arm and such, kind of hooking from either side, and not like clamped on, but just kind of adjusting itself with. When he turns around, you've seen a couple have kind of branched out across the top of his shoulders and back to kind of give itself some support.
Because I'm curious as to whether it would carry multiple of us down the chasm.
The pumpkin?
Yeah, a la Doc Ock.
Yes, I've heard of this.
Since it's like picking Eldred up and everything, it's very strong.
Oh, it's not
It was
picking
just a
him up.
thought.
It's just kind of it's keeping itself
Stable
supported
on him.
on his shoulder.
Oh, okay. I'm still down to boop everybody with spiders. Just wanted to know what the options were.
Yeah, I think we should just do that before it gets too late.
Just letting you know, that Mythos nerd is currently rating us. So thank you, Aldris, that Mythos nerd, and the rest of you, thank you so much. Very cool to see you.
Yay!
Spiders.
How are we going to spiders? Awesome.
Oh yeah, just everyone gets a spider.
Hey
Or
there,
however
Hollow
your
Nightmare.
spell works.
All right. I'm going to twin spider climb, and we'll start with Nikita and Reed. So now for an hour, you can walk vertically or horizontally across whatever topsy-turvy
Is there-
surface you wish.
Is there a tree or a big enough rock nearby that I could just stand on it sideways? Because I totally want to do that right away.
Sure. Yeah. Use your yes. You know what? Yeah, there is. And you do. And it's cool. He's like, is there a rock or something I could just stand like, horizontally from just.
You can go down one side a little bit and find a tree and then walk up the side of it to be on the level with everybody, but be horizontal.
Okay, I do that.
Okay. See, Reed seems to walk away from the group for no reason for a while, and then you see him walk up the side of the tree. He's standing horizontal, just looking at everybody with his hands in his pockets and like, what?
A big stupid grin on my face.
Spider
All
Reed,
right.
Spider Reed.
Nikita edges her bum over the side because she doesn't trust this and just kind of digs with her feet to try to find the wall. And just initially starts crawling like she would be normally climbing, but not walking until she gets the hang of vomiting.
Nikita is basically a starfish going down the side of the crevice?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The tank is clean! Okay, so
yes.
Gaius, do you have climbing gear, or are you also taking part in the spideriness of it all?
I mean, I have climbing gear, but if we have the magic, you use that, because if I leave the piton and the rope, it kind of gets wasted here. It just can be used to assist everybody when we're out of
If you
magic.
can twin it again on Eldred and Gaius, then you could just climb on somebody's back.
That's true.
This is true.
Cool. I will, twin spider climb again on Eldred and Gaius. And I'd like to climb and be sort of piggyback buddies with the pumpkin.
Okay, you actually could fit atop the pumpkin, kind of holding on to the vine. It'll actually lower itself so that you can kind of climb on top of it, and it's almost like a carousel horse. Because the pumpkin kind of
make way for Butt Trumpet.
Say hey for Butt Trumpet.
As you say that, it turns itself so it's facing forward, and the light within it seems to go a lot brighter, like you have headlights going straight out.
Sweet.
And Eldred says, well, let's give this a shot. And he just kind of starts walking to the edge, and he just kind of goes, and for a second you're like, oh shit. And then he starts walking sideways down the bottom, and then starts walking up the other way, and the pumpkin just kind of swings so that it's always kind of level for you, Butt Trumpet.
Yay!
And as you're going down the crevice, the jack-o'-lantern seems to be looking around, like really interested in all this.
I'm sticking with Nikita. So
Okay.
I don't want her to be
we-
left behind.
Nikita's gotten about 5 to 10 feet down, starfishing the side of this crevice. And just Eldred and Butt Trumpet and the pumpkin just kind of stroll by and say, we'll wait for you.
Come on, guys.
It's okay. I will catch up.
I'll stay behind with you.
By the way, anyone who wants to check out That Mythos Nerd, he plays games and also does little things on different mythology figures. So you can find him here on Twitch at That Mythos Nerd. Okay, Gaius, what are you doing?
Oh, just hands in pockets, just whistling and just kind of like one step over the ledge and just kind of completely just tips himself full face 90 degrees as his foot catches the downward slope and just starts walking on down.
Okay, so you, Butt Trumpet, and Eldred are kind of reenacting that Land of Confusion Genesis video with the three of them just kind of walking in a line. Got it.
If
Walking
Gaius
past
is
Nikita and Reed, be like, "Hey guys, what's
well, before you
you're not working right?"
Before you get to me, I want to. If you're above me, I just want to be like, Gaius, pour wine into my mouth from up there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is actually an interesting thing. Expect
That is.
thing, just kind of like,
Well, Reed, you could. Everyone else has kind of started. You could then, because you were up on the tree, you could come and then kind of, because you're a thief, your climb speed is just as fast as your walking speed.
Right.
Whereas everyone else's is slowed down a little bit for climb speed, even with spider climb. So you could get past them and then turn around to do the rest of it going backwards with your mouth open.
That's cool. I don't want to leave Nikita too far behind. So
It's
that's
fine.
all.
She's
I can
latched
get there
on to the side of the hill going, I'm fine, I'll be there.
I'm cool, you're cool, we're all cool.
There are a couple times that she kind of grabs what seems like she thinks it's rock, but it's soil, and like the soil just crumbles in her hand, and she kind of slides, but is hanging on by one hand that's going, and then she just kind of like immediately is trying to find something, and you just see her go,
It's okay, Nikita. You're doing great.
No, it really isn't. But I will get there.
You're doing great. You got to get below Gaius so you can pour wine in your mouth.
No, it will miss. I'm just gonna keep. Yep, I'm good.
so eventually everyone, so guys, do you pour wine into Reed's mouth
Oh
as
yeah,
he
you
zooms
definitely
past?
attempt that.
Okay.
Sure. Like, yeah, sure, whatever.
Roll me a to hit with that then.
Okay.
Roll me a wine to hit
Okay.
as an improvised weapon.
If the wind blows
What
it
is your
at
wine
all, I'm
AC?
totally going for it. Like, I'm running sideways along the wall.
Oh, that's a nat 20, so
Woo!
I'm really glad I spent it there.
Okay, so you rolled a nat 20. And you're squeezing this wine sack and the stream's coming out. Do you actually make sure to hit his mouth?
Oh yeah, you don't waste wine.
Okay.
And plus, this is just he's also curious to see how much the spell affects the gravity of things.
Gotcha.
But with that, just the perfect arc, right? Just bloop.
You hear Reed
Same one.
gargling wine going, "Look, Eldred, I'm doing it."
Stop talking with your mouth full.
I'm looking at it and I'm like, wow, you know, if wine ever needed to be like advertised in like a moving way, this would be a fantastic representation of that.
Oh, this is going on the storyboard. Yeah.
With the sun setting behind it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
As we thankfully weren't turned into giant mutant spiders by
How
someone's
do your
powers.
spellcasters enjoy their wine? Magically.
This episode of Grognard and Friends brought to you by Spider Climb Wine. When you find yourself not feeling quite vertical enough, try Spider Climb Wine. Available from clerics of Bacchus everywhere. Okay,
Be like,
so
when you're feeling not so fine, spider climb wine.
I like it.
There are no, and quickly, there are no spiders actually in this wine.
No spiders were
You will not
harmed
be
in the
able to
making
find
of this
those.
wine.
This wine.
Do not climb mountains.
Oh, that'd be the worst vineyard ever.
Also, if you try to attempt to climb like a spider and do not have the spider climb spell, spider climb wine is not being held responsible for any death, destruction, bodily harm.
These adventurers are professionals. Please do not try this at your local tavern.
Yeah, Reed's a professional.
We're heroes. Okay, so everybody but Nikita makes it up to the other side and is there standing. Nikita's just kind of going. She's at the bottom, probably about 10 to 15 feet off the bottom, climbing back up. You see her kind of really tense and grabbing stuff, making sure it's really solid, but like
I,
stretched out in every direction.
Have
Which
faith
is
in the
just-
power of magic, Nikita. Have
Just in
faith.
case, I take out my bow and keep a watch, just in case anything comes along that crevasse.
Okay. Nikita, you look up.
Fucking crow comes by.
Oh god, the crow! I didn't even think of that.
You son of a
Roll
bitch.
for it.
Why do I do this?
Yeah.
Off in a distance, you do hear. Caw, caw. Nikita.
It's within 120 feet. I hit her with Toll of the Dead.
You see the print ad. You see the print ad for Spider Climb Wine. You see Reed, totally vertical on the side of a cliff. Gaius, totally vertical on the side of a cliff. Way above him, dropping the wine into his mouth. And you see a big smile on Reed's face. On the other one, you see Nikita plastered starfish to the side of the mountain, looking scared to death. This
Yeah.
man with Spider Climb Wine. This adventurer without. With the
Spider climb.
Yes,
no
a great
wine?
shock. A
Spider
dwarf is
climb
afraid
wine.
of heights.
Spider Climb Wine. When you don't have the courage to do normal adventuring, drink Spider Climb Wine, and you will get the spirit of the adventurer. Or be drunk enough to do the dumb shit that we normally do. Spider Climb Wine. Not being held responsible for anything you do to yourself, no matter what state you're in after drinking it. Spider Climb
Every
Wine.
bottle comes with a Surgeon General's warning.
Spider Climb Wine. When life has you on the edge.
Another one.
So eventually, Nikita makes it up to the other side. And you see her stand up and be like, I did it. And then looks back and goes, and steps forward.
Yep.
And,
I clap.
and Nikita, just as you stand up, you feel the spell wear off. That's how long it took for you to use it.
Oh, jeez.
I've been sitting here getting very drunk waiting for you.
Sorry? At least you got a
Nah.
fire going?
What?
Eldred
No,
says, "Don't be sorry. It's not like he's doing anything he wouldn't normally be doing."
excellent point. So, Paul, what is the state of the day?
It is dark.
Oh dear. Yeah, so I also got a fire going while we were waiting for Nikita
Okay.
to accomplish her trials.
You've gone through a couple large logs and stuff that you've found by the time she gets up there. Dinner has been made with your paste. Everyone's had it. You've cleaned up after yourself. Everyone's been getting ready
Priest
for
paste.
bed. I believe, Gaius tells everyone a bedtime story, and as everyone's about ready to settle down, Nikita finally makes it up over the edge.
Don't worry, we kept the priest paste warm for you. It's another name
That is
for it
very
now.
kind of you, Spasiba. And I will crawl over to the campfire, just kind of trying not to weep or whimper.
Spider
did
Climb
very
Wine
well.
pairs very poorly with priest paste.
Everything pairs poorly with the priest paste. It has no flavor.
Priest paste. Ew.
Practically
Priest
everything
paste.
pairs poorly with priest paste.
Priest paste. A totally flavorless, tasteless, and useless item that pairs
Well-
with nothing.
Not useless.
It's literally the only thing it's good for. It is actually useful because it's nutritious. It just doesn't taste. It doesn't have a good mouthfeel. It. You're like, nah, maybe I'll warm it up, and it'll be no. It's just as bad as when it's cold.
We just need to get some Italian dressing somewhere. That goes with everything.
That's not going to help. No matter how much ranch dressing you put on this,
Rich.
not gonna. It somehow makes it doesn't even taste like ranch after you.
Yeah,
put ranch
it
on
sucks away all the flavor of anything it comes in contact with.
and it just
Oh,
makes
no.
it more
Thousand
nutritious.
Eldred says, think of it this way. Look at Gaius. He's the perfect example. This stuff sucks away all the taste of everything it comes in contact with.
Yeah,
Okay, so it is very dark.
You know what he tastes like?
Apparently, he tastes me when he sleeps.
We're very close.
Apparently.
I'm not aware of this, but apparently,
I got Bunny with me, right?
Yes, yes.
How'd the bunny do on the climb?
Similar to you, but kind of latched on to Reed's neck.
Reed's pockets
how
are
much
full
blood
of
did it drink
pellets.
out of him?
Yeah.
Oh, I hope I don't put bacon in there before I clean my pants.
Reed goes,
Ooh,
oh, if
where's
we
the
need
kiss?
seasoning, it looks like I've got tons of peppercorns everywhere.
Peppercorns. But hey, the paste takes the flavor away.
There you go. So you'll
I still
never
wouldn't
know.
eat shit.
Oh,
Not
boy.
recommended.
Thank you for bringing it down to the base level there, guys.
Please, what was Bile Jane's shack called again, Paul? If you want to point fingers at who
You'd have to ask her,
fires.
right?
Oh,
Or
I
her
remember!
minions.
I remember!
Yeah,
It was the Shake Shack.
yeah, very good. Yes, it was. It's
So
like,
anyway,
our
what's
God
going on?
enjoys good toilet humor. So
Obviously, Bile Jane was in advertising before she got into the deal business.
is that why she has
Red-
no soul?
There you go.
Imagine the headline in Seven Rivers if the shit shack walked itself over there and threw itself into the bitch. The shit shack jumps into the
Shack
bitch.
eats itself.
Sorry.
So
Know what
Nikita will
Reed's dreaming
take-
of tonight.
Yeah. Nikita will take first watch since she's not very tired.
A little wired.
Just a tad.
I'm snuggled up with my rag doll.
Okay. Someone roll me a 20-sider, please.
Don't all jump at once.
Hey, I wiggled my mouse.
I actually thought I heard somebody rolling, so I got a 6.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Reed, you'll love this. Muldras says that there's obviously a shit shack showroom.
There are other models you can purchase.
Yeah.
That's where you
Okay.
can shop
That's
for
right.
shit shacks.
Yep.
Only the finest shit shacks you can find here over at Shit Shack Central. Do they have the
Schmitz.
wacky waving, inflatable, flailing two-bar men there too, Paul? Is that a thing?
Yes, but they're really disgusking, so we're not going to discuss those.
They're just
They
brown.
when the
They're
arms
just
fire
hanky
out, it
tube
just
form.
sprays. It.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, that's horrible.
Y'all are nasty.
Yeah, our world sucks. Sorry. You know what? That's bad. That was bad. I'm sorry, Paul. Your world is the shit.
Literally, is that...
Where's your rim shot?
Oh,
Careful.
Ew.
Careful, we could really... that. Never mind.
Oh, no.
Someone request a rim shot? There you
There it is.
go. Wrong rim, Paul. You're wrong.
Oh.
Your mind's in the wrong place.
Moving on!
Whoa, what?
Sorry. Yeah, we're sleeping.
This is a family program!
Since when?
Since when?
Yeah. Where the hell have you been? Do you mute us when we talk and you only check in when it's your turn? Because even then, it's still pretty bad.
Wow.
Okay.
You know what PG means anymore.
Okay, so Nikita, you have the first watch, right?
Very nice.
Yep. Stop.
Okay. You make it through the watch without a problem. Who's second?
I'll go.
I'll
Am
go
I
second.
Bud Trumpet?
Yeah, I'll go
There you
next.
go.
Does the pumpkin stay lit the whole time?
Unless you ask it differently, yeah.
I'm just wondering.
Just
For
stares
our,
at you creepily all night, Reed. Just unblinking eyes.
Grinning.
Constantly staring.
Yeah.
Grinning.
well, after the Baba Skinwalker thing, I'm okay with that.
As long as it doesn't start
I'm like-
getting up close and personal with those vines, right? Unless that's
Yes. No, I do not. I do not want that either. No. Nope.
We don't
Nope,
want to
it
get
can-
treed. We don't want to get pumpkined.
Nope.
You gotta keep yourself open to new experiences.
I don't want to get sat on by, you know, stuff. You know.
So how's my watch go?
Well, you hear Reed muttering some very disturbing shit in his sleep, apparently.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just hear Reed. Reed in his sleep. He's like, "Get your ass off me! Oh, that's gross."
No, please don't sit on me again. No.
The whole time,
Not the
he doesn't
vines.
even realize that his bunny is right on top of him.
Yes, exactly.
Smothering him to death.
I don't know whether to help or if that's worse.
Eldred just goes, I think it's a bonding thing.
Elton's asleep.
He's talking in his sleep.
Okay.
So you have no idea what that's in reference to. Just out of nowhere, in the dark, as you're laying there looking around Butt Trumpet, you just hear out of the silence Eldred go, yeah, it's a bonding thing. And then he's silent for the rest of the watch.
Yep.
Everyone but Butt Trumpet, take off your headphones, please.
No shit.
Near the end, midway to 3/4 of the way through the watch, Butt Trumpet, there's a moon out. You can see to the west, just as far as the eye can see, mountains. Some of them far taller than the ones the ridge you're on now. It just seems to go almost all the way to the horizon. Just along the horizon, you see like a faint band of something that looks like creamy linen almost. Every now and then, give me a perception check, please. Okay. Every now and then, you hear like a howling, like an animal howling down the side of the mountain and in the foliage, beneath the canopy of the trees below you somewhere. Like sometime you'll hear it a little further off to the north. Sometimes you'll hear it a little just out to the west. Sometimes it sounds a little closer. But it's almost like they're talking to each other or talking to the moon. You're not really sure.
Gotcha. Ooh. Ugh. Is there anything else I see?
With that roll
Or that
up.
happens? Okay.
Okay, who's on next watch?
Doesn't really matter. I'll go. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Gaius,
Yes.
just so you know, through my watch, I heard howling.
No. Okay.
Yeah, not sure if it was them calling out to each other or the moon or what have you. Couldn't quite tell,
it-
but
Is the moon fully out? Is that a
Yeah.
thing? Okay.
Yeah, but there are a fair number of clouds out, so every now and then it peaks out.
Gotcha. Not a clear night sky. All right.
Correct.
so
All right. Well, thank you for the word, Butt
you've
Trumpet.
been warned.
Okay. I'm gonna throw a log on the fire, get it going a little bit more,
Okay.
and keep my back to it so my night vision stays strong.
You have night vision?
Strown.
No, but
Okay.
Use the pumpkin light.
I don't want to just be staring in the fire and pupil dilation. This is a thing.
Gotcha.
People know this.
You know, Eldred's laying down, and you notice that the pumpkin kind of has rested
Subsumed
next
him.
to him on the ground, and the vine has retracted, and it's just, and it kind of has faded and is dim. There's like just the tiniest little glow of flame inside it, but
So it hasn't cocooned his body and is slowly changing him into a pod person.
not at this time, no.
Damn, I want to read money.
And the eyes even look to have contracted a little bit.
Well, that's weird. Okay, I'm gonna deal with that at some point. I hope. Or ignore it and whatever. You have a pumpkin friend now. Man, I really wish I could talk to plants and animals.
Gaius, give me a perception check.
That is a 21.
21. Blackjack.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Ah, excellent. I win.
Periodically you hear this howling that Butt Trumpet was telling you about.
Off in the distance, like
Sometimes, yeah, at the beginning, yeah, there is a point in which it literally sounds like it's down the side of the mountain, and this is all to the west of you.
to the west. Okay.
Okay, there's very few trees on the top of the ridge, if at all. There's periodic brush, but the tree line is significantly lower than the ridge top. There are one or two trees that kind of break that canopy, like the one that
Gotcha.
Reed had walked up the side of back, but that was a while,
Yeah, but not a full forest worth of trees.
Correct.
Just a scattered tree every now
Correct.
and again. Gotcha.
And so at one point it sounds like they're just below you, but it's probably a good 100 or so feet below, beneath
Gotcha,
the
okay.
canopy. And it sounds like there might be a couple of them. And you occasionally hear something moving around down there amongst the brush. The one thing that you do find interesting is the one time the moon comes out. Now you can see, looking to the west, it's just mountains for as far as the eye can see, many of them far taller than the ridge you're on. And just at the horizon, there's a band of what looks like cream-colored linen in the moonlight that you can see. At one point, deep within the mountains, as the clouds kind of part to reveal the moon, deep within the mountain range, on the side of one of the mountains near the top, it does reflect off something that looks like it might be some sort of structure made of some sort of stone.
Far to the west, yes.
Correct.
Or
Deep within the
mountains.
mountains.
do I have an idea of distance? Does it seem just
Miles
from
and
like
miles, because it's like from up here you get a pretty good, like if you look between mountains and such,
Yeah.
you can see all the way to the horizon.
a few days journey if it
Yeah.
was just flat land?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
All right. Cool.
Okay, and that's the end of your
That's what I
watch.
see.
Who is next?
Reed. Reed.
Reed?
Yep.
Okay.
Just so you know, heard wolf howls throughout my watch. So did Butt Trumpet. But they all sound to be down below the forest. I heard some at a distance, some up close, but at the foot of the mountain, but none up by us, off the west side. So just
Okay.
keep a reminder, if we're down there, wolves are in the area.
Okay.
Oh, also, and then guys kind of like points off in the distance. A few, if the light catches it just right, it looks like there's some kind of structure or building, but it's many, many miles away.
Ooh,
At
maybe
least
it's
a
the
few
house.
days travel. Well, did I get an impression of scale, Paul? Like it's larger than the
Well,
Shit Shack?
Put it this way. From this distance, for you to have even been able to notice it,
That's impressive. Gotcha.
yeah.
Okay. I don't know if it was that. I doubt it because it kind of didn't go in this direction, if I remember properly.
Also,
So,
with the way the light reflected, you get the feeling that it was probably some sort of metal or stone
yeah, not
of
wood.
something that was causing the reflection, or glass even.
I relay that info. So yeah, no.
Okay.
So if you're, keep an eye out, and also if you're curious, there might be a glint or something in the distance. That's at least what I perceive. So sleep or stay
Okay.
awake well. I'm going to sleep now.
I got my buddy with me. I'm okay.
Okay. Everyone but Reed, take off your headphones, please. Reed, give me a perception check, please.
18
Okay. Also, roll me just a straight 20-sider.
and a 2.
You definitely hear those wolves, and they're howling, you guess, at the moon or something, and every now and then they sound, you hear them in the distance, but there's one point, like in the middle of your watch, when they sound, you're not 100% sure, but it sounds like they're getting closer. Like the first time you heard them, they were probably far down the mountain. Far enough that it wasn't a concern, but then all of a sudden it sounded like they were getting closer. You haven't seen anything because of the tree cover, but they do sound like they're getting closer. And during the evening, there is one moment where as you look to the east, it's just dark, and you don't hear anything from in there. But if you look to the west, it's just mountains as far as the eye can see, many of them far taller than the ridge you're on top of right now. They go all the way to the horizon with just this band of like cream-colored linen on the horizon that you see. But there's one point in which the moon does kind of make an appearance, and you see what Gaius was talking about. There's something deep, far off, deep within the mountains, on the side of one of the mountains near the top, that looks like a structure of some form, kind of near the top of the mountain. Some sort of structure is the best you can see. But it's still dark.
I can't tell if it's like towers or anything like.
Correct, not from this distance, but there's something
Okay.
glinting off that's getting the reflection of the moon. And you think that Gaius was probably right. If you can see it from this distance because it's so far off and you can see so far, that it must be something pretty impressive. Okay, but the one thing that's got you is these wolves just seem like, I mean, you feel like they might just be below the tree cover. You're not 100% sure, but it's making it a little skittish.
I wish I could bait them with something, but that paste is not going to do it. So,
And your bunny's kind of curled up next to you, sleeping, and you
I
look
just
over.
keep an eye out, make sure I don't hear anything real close. I do keep an eye on the other people too. Make sure that there's nobody's packs being ransacked by evil bunnies or anything.
Okay, that's important.
Yes. Okay, but the evil bunny did find his bacon, Eldred's bacon. So, anyway,
Does that make that bunny truly evil or just human?
oh, I'm pretty sure it was evil. I'm pretty sure it was evil, but
Gotcha.
it was tempting with the bacon. Yes.
Okay. And your watch comes to an end.
It's getting close to morning time, right?
It's past the middle of the night. You still have Nikita and Eldred always goes last because he has to study.
Nikita went already, didn't she?
Oh, that's right. Then
I think I was
okay, then just Eldred.
So I will wake up Eldred.
Okay, you notice the pumpkin has released him and is just kind of sitting next to his head on the ground. The light has kind of dimmed to just a slight ember-like light, and the eyes have even kind of gotten smaller, like they're dozing, like the pumpkin's dozing as well.
I try not to wake the pumpkin. I'll just try to
Okay.
wake Eldred.
Okay.
Eldred. Wake up.
Okay.
The pumpkin's sleeping.
Oh, well, that's good, I guess.
It's time for your watch, though.
Okay. Anything I
There's
should
wolves.
know?
There's wolves around.
Wolves.
I didn't hear them get really close, but I did hear them in a little bit of a distance. So,
Okay.
but other than that, I think everything's fine. Good night.
Good night. And it gets to be morning, and everyone wakes up refreshed and healed. The day is yours.
When it's like sunny out, can I look for that structure? Am I gonna roll for that, or
Yeah, give me an investigation, please.
a
Okay.
15?
You look out that way and you think you might see like a glint, but you don't. For some reason, it looked more like a structure at night. During the day, it just might be part of one of the mountaintops that might have a little bit of, quartz or some sort of reflective stone, you think, but you're not 100% sure.
I mentioned that to guys.
Okay.
Remember that thing you said you saw?
Yeah.
It should be over there, but I can't see it now. I think I saw it last night too.
Yeah, it's just a quirk of how the moonlight was hitting, and there was nothing else. So it just kind of drew my eye at that one brief moment. But so I used the acorn to get oriented, I guess, Paul, and see
Okay.
what direction we're going to be heading and
Okay.
Please,
proper path.
please pass some paste.
Oh yeah, please. There's pounds of it left over from yesterday. Pounds. You can fill your
Yeah, man.
pockets full of paste and still not have enough.
You see the group the group sits there looking around each other. Normally, people taking meals together is a fun time. People are chatting, everyone's talking about the day, everyone's doing this, enjoying their breakfast. This is different. Everyone's just kind of sitting there going,
I'm
No,
like
no.
trying to shape the paste to look like an egg and like pieces of sausage.
okay.
Guys is definitely standing at the cliff's edge, just overlooking. This is gorgeous. This is beautiful. And when no one's looking, surreptitiously pulls out like bread out of his pocket and just eats a little bit. He's like, just gorgeous. It's beautiful out here. Takes out a little piece of beef jerky. Going, oh, yes.
Oh,
Anyone tries
Takes
to
a
come up,
swig of
don't look
wine.
at me, I'm peeing.
I'm communing with my god. Buzz off.
Reed is so mad, and he doesn't know why right now.
Oh, I'm sorry, Reed. Are you too hungry? No, that's what I thought.
The paste is great, thank you.
Oh no, it's awful, and I know it is. But you're not dying, right?
That we know of.
It won't kill you. It will only bore you with mediocrity. That's the worst it will do.
And the worst mouthfeel you've ever had in your life.
It's not a pleasant mouthfeel.
I can't wait to brush my teeth.
Gaius's dream is to ascend to godhood. What he doesn't realize is that the gods have a foul sense of humor, and he will be known as the paste bringer.
It's fine. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I feed all the hungry? You.
So
He's the
saith
paste
God,
priest.
Gaius the paste bringer.
Also the feeder of the hungry. Yeah. There could be good words. There's positives. It doesn't
On the
have
fourth
to taste
day,
good.
the paste bringer said, "Fuck you." So saith the Lord. Okay, so you're getting acquainted with your acorn, your crystal acorn.
Yes.
The little diamond-like light that just it's kind of like a little flare of like diamond sparkle within the crystal acorn that seems to be, if you are headed directly north along the ridge, if you're facing that direction,
Yes.
and you're looking at the acorn, it's near the far side of the acorn to the right and near the bottom.
So east then. Okay.
Well, kind of northeast.
Well, that's what
You
I
know-
mean. Yeah, like along the ridge line, but on the east side of the ridge.
Correct.
Good. Well, the good news is I heard wolves on the west side. So
Ah.
positives.
Eldred, do you want me to carry the pumpkin, or are you okay with it?
I would love for you to carry the pumpkin.
Ooh. Anybody need me to carry any of the stuff we got?
No,
No.
I'm good with
No.
that too. Go away.
Oh, okay.
Oh, damn. Don't worry. Once we get to safety, we'll make sure it's divvied and figure out exactly what it does. Also, an important thing. Then we divvy it up to whoever it seems like it applies to best.
Eldred says,
Okay.
I don't see the problem. The thief just wants to hold on to all the magic items for our own good and
Oh,
safety.
hey. That's
I'm not a thief.
it's not a term.
I'm a
He's
hero.
robed
Oh, I'm sorry.
and that.
I keep forgetting. The sneak hero is looking
Yes.
out for our
Yes.
well-being.
Yes.
I like that term. Sneak hero fits me.
The sneak
And
hero.
we're gonna find Veronica, and then we'll really be recognized as heroes. So I
As
hope.
long as we weren't blamed for all the deaths back in Forest Grove. But whatever.
Guess we'll find out. I ask the pumpkin if it's okay climbing on me.
You hold it up and you see the vine kind of reach up and just kind of attach itself to the back of you like a little vine backpack. And it just kind of swings over your head just a little bit in front of you in case you need it. And if you can say, you find, could you move a little bit to the right? And it does so.
Interesting. So it does understand our language. God, it's got to be a person.
I would
tomorrow.
think so.
Tomorrow, I want the pumpkin.
Yeah, sure, Reed.
We each take a turn with the pumpkin.
I'm good.
Yeah.
You don't. Gaius will take a turn with you too, little pumpkin. Don't get upset.
No.
Don't tell it that yet. Wait till it's your turn, and then say no.
Don't be a dick, Gaius.
It's not being. Whoa, hey. Hey, you don't know who this is.
It's friendly.
It's right now. It's adorable.
The last
Yeah.
adorable thing somebody picked off the side of the road tried to murder me one night while I slept.
What was
So-
that?
And the adorable thing
Do
before
you
that
not
was
remember
Butt Plug.
the rabbit you had to remove from inside of my esophagus?
You tried to eat it. It wasn't trying to kill you. You were
I
sleep
was
eating, and you didn't
unconscious.
even know it. You were
That's
sleep
not a
eating.
thing people do.
I heard the compliment, Nikita, and I appreciate it.
I eat my sleep if I can.
Fist bump.
I got your rack butt trumpet.
No.
Fist bump.
Just, anyway,
I always get the 5 wrong.
I hope by it's my turn I've turned it back into a person. If that's what it was originally.
It'll just be
Were you a
screaming,
person
"Kill
originally?
me!"
Turns it
Yeah,
back.
ask it.
It's just a head with entrails from the neck hanging down. Spitting up blood going, I asked to be saved and the pumpkin was my saving. Now I'm gonna...
Oh.
You didn't want to live as a pumpkin anyway.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's not real life.
That's a possibility. Hold on.
Nikita, ask it again. Ask it again.
Okay, so
Shit,
what do
with
you
the
do?
pumpkin.
You asked
Ask
if
it
it was
if
a
it's
if it was a person.
Are you a person, Were you a person that was turned into a pumpkin? Pumpkin?
The jack-o'-lantern turns around, kind of tilts itself down, and just looks at you with the big smile and the light from within.
Do you have a preferred name, pumpkin? Maybe like Veronica? Nothing?
It kind of like tilts its head, like, and if it had such a thing as a brow, the two triangles just kind of go.
That's a no.
Okay, maybe not.
Listen,
Would
if
you?
the magical
would you
tunic
tell
I
us
have
for
is
a
apparently
Scooby-Snack?
pointing to Veronica. Yeah.
What was that, Reed?
Would you tell us for a Scooby snack?
A Gordy snack.
Some pumpkin seeds. Roasted.
Ooh.
So, where are we heading, Mr. Gaius?
That's a
Yes.
cannibal.
So with the orientation that I got, Paul, I'm going to try to see if I can find us a path down the mountain east side.
Make me a survival check there, Gaius.
27.
Awesome. Okay.
Woo!
With that check, here's what you determine.
I find a road. It's like weird. It's paved and everything.
Yeah, the problem is there's a
It's
toll booth
hovering.
that's very expensive. It's like the Verrazano Bridge.
It's probably a
I'm just
troll.
going to strangle Toll Booth Willie while he's there. Not getting anything from me.
Okay, so
$1.95, Paul.
walking along the ridge, you do see as you go the little light move a little bit closer to you.
There's.
After you've been walking along the ridge for a while, and then you do this survival check. Looking over the side, with that score, you determine that probably the smartest thing to do is to go along the ridge as far as you can in hopes that maybe it might kind of come upon a spot that's not as steep and then start working your way down. You could find a place here and work your way down the side, but it would be a little treacherous. And then traveling along the side of the mountain would probably be very, very slow going and also rather treacherous. Which you figure you and Reed would probably be okay for the most part. It's Nikita that kind of makes you go, this could end very badly.
Yes, so we'll follow the ridge line for as long as we can, and when we come upon something that looks like it's Nikita friendly, we'll descend there. Maybe a
Careful.
gradual slope.
The cliffside can be treacherous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
allegedly.
Nikki.
I don't assume the deadliness of cliffs. Could be pillows down at the bottom. We don't know.
Inside of mountains, not the outside of mountains.
Oh yeah, I understand. I can go inside mountains too sometimes.
Nikita likes the soft, gooey center of the mountain, not the sharp, dangerous, lethal, stony edges of the outside or at the very bottom of a large drop.
Fair.
You don't get to put words in my mouth. That's a little weird.
I am the dungeon master. That happens.
I know.
I thought you were speaking as Eldred. I was going to say, it sounds like you're talking
Right?
about
It was kind of like,
Eldred would have been like, I like the soft, gooey center of the mountain. And just left
You
it at
mean
that.
molten lava?
yeah, lava.
Yeah. The bright orange
Too
version
soft.
of paste. That's what happens
Anyway,
when you
we're
heat
having-
up paste.
Anyway, we're having this conversation
As you're
As
walking.
done.
as we're
Okay, roll me a 20-sider there, Gaius, please.
19.
Okay. You go along the top of the ridge. There's a lot of large stones that have kind of flattened out along the ridge to make it easy to traverse. Mixed in with a certain level of shale and slate up here. There's a little brush here and there. Overall, though, it's rather beautiful up here, and the air is fresher than anything you think you've ever sampled. It's clear, it's fresh. It is a little cold up here, though. It is rather brisk, and every now and then it gets a little windy, but there's just something invigorating about being up here as well. And with that roll, you make very good time.
Yes.
You continue on. Every now and then you get some different views out to the west. Sometimes you can see more of that kind of cream color along the horizon. It just seems to just go to the horizon. And along the eastern side of the ridge, when you look over and see the canopy, what you notice eventually after hours and hours of walking is the color of the leaves change gradually. They go from that matte black of the leaves around where Bile Jane was and past the fall to an actual greenish color, while still a very dark green. It's green nonetheless, which seems just a little bit healthier in your mind.
Oh, this is promising.
And as you thought from your survival check and your the way you figured things out, the further you go, it is getting later in the day, and it will be evening shortly.
Okay. So
The-
while, oh, sorry, Paul. Just while we're approaching, if I see a good campsite, that's when I'll stop the group.
Okay,
But continue to describe what's going on.
okay.
That's what I'll do.
Near the edge, you notice that, like you had predicted, the ridge, the two sides of the ridge start to level out a little bit, while the western side still is incredibly treacherous and steep and goes way down. The right side tends to, it kind of, there are points where it's actually, you would guess, actually walkable as opposed to climbable. A lot of times it's almost like levels of stone that you could probably walk, almost like ramps that, it's like ramps as if the stones were all out of whack. You know what I mean? But as long as you paid attention, you should be fine.
Okay.
And what happens is, as the sun starts to go down, you're thinking, oh, this is promising. Maybe a good campsite will come up shortly. Up ahead, also along this time, what you've noticed is that little diamond-like light that twinkles in the acorn has basically started moving closer and closer to the center of the acorn, all but a little lower and to the right, as it's always been.
Gotcha.
And as it's almost to the center, but lower and to the right, up ahead, you see above the canopy to your right, very large and very straight tree, kind of like the equivalent of a California redwood. But I mean, this is a massively round tree that just kind of goes up probably 80 feet at least above the canopy off to your right, down past the tree cover. When you notice it, it's almost like the light in the acorn seems to be pointing almost to the, like, almost straight line to the top of that tree, which is, the top of it is probably a good 50 feet below the ridge line where you are right now. But it's out a ways.
Yeah, it's still at a distance.
Yeah. I mean, it's out a ways from the ridge. It's really not that far up ahead. So, I mean,
we could get there in the next hour, kind of.
Hour or two, yeah.
Well, I relay that information to the party that we might be where we need to be. Are there any visible ways that seem to get up? Well, I don't know. Maybe they have like a house up there, tree house.
Treehouse? Ooh.
Might be a tree house.
Treehouse?
I don't think
I'm
it's
up
a
there.
tree. I mean, this
Like
is
in the
weird,
tree,
right?
or-
I was not. Yeah. Toward the top of said tree. This is I was not
Spider climbing
expecting.
in.
We could. It's yeah, we could.
How far away are we from the tree?
Like an hour or two on foot, right, Paul? That's what you said.
Yeah.
We're that far away we could see the tree?
It's a like I was telling guys, this is probably the circumference of one of the larger California redwoods. You know, the ones that kind of have a 2-lane road going through them?
Right. Wow, okay.
And it stands up above the canopy of the tree of the forest, off to the right, up ahead. And it's a big tree that's very straight up and down, and at the top is it's almost like a deciduous tree version of a weeping willow. The branches seem to come out from the top and seem to be very lush, but they hang down around the top of the tree.
Well, if you need somebody to climb it when we get close, I'm your halfling.
We might just need that.
No. Should we see
Well,
if we can reach the
Probably
base?
within an hour, I would say,
Yeah.
at this point, because you, at this point, because at first it looks pretty far away, Gaius.
because we don't
With
understand
that
the scale.
roll, you think it's kind of an optical illusion, because when you look at the position of that little diamond flash of light in the acorn, it's
Yeah.
pretty darn close to dead center in the acorn. And when you look at the tree, you realize that compared to the other trees around that area that are just a little bit above the canopy and everything, this tree is significantly bigger than those. So this is probably a little bit of an optical illusion. So you're thinking probably within the hour, you maybe even a half hour. The more you look at it and the more you look at the acorn and try to figure things out.
Well, let's at least approach for another hour or so and see if
Yeah.
this thing is as massive as I think it is.
There is a lot of stone, large rocks mixed in with the slate and the shale, that you're actually able to go off the top of the ridge and kind of work your way down off the eastern side of the ridge here. You're able to get that to the point where you go beneath the tree line of the canopy. And after it's about 45 minutes that you find yourself on some rocks that seem to go down to a shale kind of area that's only a slight incline. It's not totally level, it's a little bit of an incline. And up ahead, about maybe 100 feet or so, you're not 100% sure, you see this massive tree.
You want me to sneak up there?
I mean,
Does there look to be any reason to sneak? Should we perceive
don't-
if there's any baddies?
Well, if Veronica's there, I mean,
if she's being
Something's
held
probably
captive,
keeping-
that's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. All right, yes. You know what, Reed? That's excellent idea. Hold on. Let me pulls out a book, reading glasses. I'm flipping around. I'm assuming you're proficient in sneak, yes, and all that fun stuff. So
I think I'm pretty good
I will
at it,
just yeah. I will cast. I'm going to cast Enhance Ability. You're going to have Cat's Grace. At which point,
ooh,
I takes a little bit of fur out and just kind of just rub it on your hand or something not weird, and then put it back in my pocket. And I'm like, there you go, bud. You have advantage on all dexterity checks, and also you don't take any fall damage from 20 feet or less. So there's at least that. Don't fall from further than that,
Yeah.
which is
I,
probably a possibility.
It's a gravity
get-
thing, says Eldred. The minute you go past the 20-foot mark, all the gravity from the past 20 feet piles on and plummets you at a rate of speed that's shocking.
ooh. So I shouldn't go higher than
Right, Gaius, he
Like-
says?
20 feet.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Terminal velocity. Yeah, we've definitely discovered that on this planet somehow.
Yeah.
Uh,
So go ahead.
wait, are you
Yeah,
saying
you
I
know, there's gravity magic here, I think, right?
Yeah.
you saying I shouldn't climb higher?
No,
I'm saying.
just don't fall.
Oh, man, if only we had a
Okay.
magic man who could do, like, a falling like a feather or something.
Yeah, boy, that'd be really helpful, wouldn't it? Says Eldred.
Useful, in fact, yeah.
I get down, I put my hands on the ground, and I try to arch my back like a cat and see if I could do that, since I have cat's grace. You know, they do that arch thing. Does that
Break
work?
your spine.
Yeah.
Is it true that cats always land on their feet? Eldred says to Gaius.
Yes, and then depending upon the heights, they break.
But they have 9 lives.
Yeah. But only 4 legs.
All right, I better go try and sneak up there.
Yeah.
I'll
Good
come
luck,
right back
buddy.
and let
You
you
can
guys
do
know
it,
where to find. I'll let you know what I
Oh.
find. I'll come right back.
Okay, give me a Gaius, what bonus does he get with the cat's grace besides the no fall damage from 20 feet?
He has advantage on any kind of dexterity, skill, saving throw, that kind of thing. So
Okay.
anything that's his stealth, sleight of hand,
No problem.
acrobatics.
And my normal stealth is +6. If you're
Okay, give me a climb roll with advantage, and because of Cat's Grace and because you are a thief, which gives you basically benefits to climbing, making your climb speed equal to your walking speed, the DC will be very low. So
for climb, do you want stealth or acrobatics or
a dexterity check will be fine. So
just a dex check? Okay.
yeah, with advantage.
With advantage.
I can only help so much.
You're fine. You find that you slide down the
Somebody grease the tree.
stones.
What are all these butter wrappers doing here?
Is
It must have been-
is that a banana peel?
The tree must have been in Philadelphia when the Phillies were in the World Series.
We're real determined to climb up shit, alright?
Yeah.
You see a bunch of elves, a bunch of dwarves dressed in blue uniforms going, yeah, just stay off the trash cans and the trees and don't turn over the carriages and we'll be fine.
Jeez.
Oh, and try not to set any of the stores alight, okay? Other than that, enjoy the game. Go Phils. Or go
Police dwarves.
Thieves.
Go birds. Caw.
So go ahead, Reed.
All right. So what do you want me to do?
Move yourself. Where are you going?
Oh. Okay. So I can only see a little bit. Which direction is the tree?
It would be
Like this way?
to yes. Oh, that's an interesting way to choose. Okay.
I can't really see where I'm going. So. Are
Okay,
these-
so you've worked your way. Basically, you came over here, then moved to here, to then where you are. It was not as graceful as a cat, but you were able to do it without hurting yourself. Some of the ways down were a little steeper than you expected, but luckily that those trees that are there were a huge help.
Nikita has been regaling the pumpkin with our what we've been doing since we first met each other. Not the pumpkin, but the group. And explaining what we're doing here, trying to find a girl named Veronica.
You're telling the pumpkin this?
Yep.
The
I'm
pumpkin
giving the
just
pumpkin our backstory.
the pumpkin continues to look at you with that same fixed expression, smiling the entire time.
Oh. Am I at the tree?
Let me know.
You're at the base with the roots. There's a lot of roots here.
Let me know
All
if
right.
you have any questions, pumpkin. Ha ha ha.
All right. What do I see about this tree? Where do I feel like I should go? Do I see any tree houses way up in the sky? Do I see any?
Well, it is very big. It kind of goes all the way around. It is bigger than any other tree you've seen. At the base of it, there are a lot of roots coming out and kind of going deep into the ground, and but yet you think that you could easily climb up the roots to the main part of the tree super simply. But the tree goes up. It's probably 150 feet to the canopy, and then goes past that. But there's no branches up to that. It would be like climbing the bark as you go.
There's no branches on it.
Not until the top.
Okay. Does it look like there's any openings? Anything like that I can
Give
see?
me a
No?
perception check, please. With disadvantage because you were at the base of it.
Ooh, right.
9.
Disadvantage.
You don't see anything up there. It just seems to go up way high.
All right, I just want to loop around it, do a circuit around it. and
Go
then,
ahead.
So just climb over roots, I guess, here.
If that's the way you're choosing, yeah.
Well, again, I can't see more than 10 feet, so I don't know. Okay, this looks like a giant spider web below me.
You'd have to get closer to look.
I'm 10 feet away. I can't tell.
There's something that's looking like it looks like cotton stretched out amongst the roots and everything.
That ain't fucking cotton, bro.
I'm not trusting that. I'm going the other way. Nope. I'll go around the top. I'm moving along. Clambering to try and go around the base. Is it like dark? Why can't I see anything?
It's evening. It's getting into evening here.
Oh, is it really? Oh. Maybe I should just go back. Oh, this is... nope. Spiders. I see spiders. Nope. Avoiding the spiders.
You saw spiders?
I saw a spider web. Definitely was a spider web. I hiss like a cat. All right, that's it. I see another web. I'm going back.
Okay.
I start heading all the way back. I want to meet up with my friends before I get lost in the dark in a spider web.
Okay.
Nope. I think I'm going in the right direction. I'm hoping. Hopefully my friends remember to hold up the pumpkin or something so I can see. Oh, crap. Where am I going? I got to climb over this?
Yep. Give me a climb, please.
All right. Dex with advantage or no?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, come on.
It's not pretty,
Have
but
you been drinking?
It's not pretty, but you get up there.
Yes, you poured wine in my mouth. No.
That was a day ago.
I'm really little. It lasts a long time. I stumble through the rocks, avoiding more webs.
Tree branch just whaps you right in the face.
I feel like I'm gonna... Can I squeeze through there?
Yeah.
Between two rocks? All
Yep.
right.
Okay, so Reed, we'll say you get back to the group.
Hey, welcome back, Reed. What did you see?
So, the tree's really big. There's lots of roots all over that make it kind of hard to get around. And I'm pretty sure I'm seeing spider webs everywhere. Big ones.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I think we should deal with the spiders in the daytime. Then. Because knowing our luck, they're the size of, like, trucks or something. Oh, wait,
I don't know
we
what
don't
that
have
is,
that
but it
here.
sounds
Carriages.
big. Yes.
A carriage. Because I'm so muscular, right?
Oh, yes, definitely.
I lift weights.
I've seen you do yoga. I've never seen you lift weights.
Oh, you see me do calisthenics. Oh, yeah. You don't see the montage of weightlifting routine he goes through every morning?
I haven't seen that one.
We just cut that out. We cut that out in post, so Paul doesn't have to narrate it every time.
Yeah, it basically looks like this, Reed. He's like doing my curls.
The mugs are weighted. They are weighted
They get
down.
heavy.
Because otherwise they spill.
Yeah. Like, they're like 25 pounds a piece, minimum.
Until he finishes them off, and then they're 5
And
pounds.
then he picks up a brand new full keg over his head, does a couple squats with that, puts it down. He's actually relatively strong for a cleric.
Okay, so Eldred's going. So the tree, we can see the tree is really big.
So the weird thing, there's no branches until like up near the canopy, but the roots are really big and stretch all over the place.
Well, then I guess we should tackle that in the morning because if there are creatures around it.
Yeah.
If we stay around here, though, we're kind of close to the spiders. Just so you know.
Yeah. How? You carry jars of them around with you.
Little tiny ones that are dead and dry and not going nowhere.
I guess the ones that are so large they would carry you off would be disturbing for some. Okay, yeah, I guess we'll go back a little distance, Paul, just for safety purposes to make camp.
If Eldred does that spell that warns
Alarm.
us of stuff,
Alarm or whatever.
that would probably be a good idea. Not
Yeah,
that
so
I want to
go
tell you
where
what to do,
something-
Eldred.
Let's set up
I just
camp
saw
where there's
really
not
big
like
legs.
stuff above our head where we could have drop spiders, which I'm sure is a thing.
So
What
you
if
want
there's
me
two
to cast surprise party?
Yeah,
How about
the alarm for the surprise party.
Right. That's I cast it so that if someone breaks through, it's like a surprise party.
Well, it warns us when they're getting close, so we can properly react to the surprise party
Ah. Okay.
with violence.
Oh.
My
I guess
My
I
buddy
better
will help
cancel
guard
the clown and the magician, huh?
No, you can still bring that.
Okay.
Yep. Bait.
I've always wanted to kill a clown.
bait. Yes, bait.
Here, spider, spider, spider.
I apologize to clowns out there. I'm actually friends with a clown in real life, so I don't actually want to do violence upon clowns.
Only when
As
they
are
in
all
clown
of
form.
we here at Grognard and Friends. So who is on watch first?
Do you want to do the same as before?
Sure.
Sure.
Nikita was first.
I will.
Okay.
Yup.
Someone roll me a 20-sider, please.
I'll do
all
it.
You all distinctly hear Reed as he begins to eat his evening paste. He's just like,
Woo!
Nice.
I hope
Hopefully.
that was good.
wow, you summoned a big monster to attack us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you get 19 points of damage.
As a spider leaps out of the ground. Trap! Trap spider, go!
Everyone roll a 20-sider for me, please.
Uh-oh.
Oh God.
Oh, crud.
We was just kidding, Paul.
Where'd everybody go? Okay.
9.
6.
8?
8? Or 3? 3? I'm a 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
8?
Reed, you're last before Eldred, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that when the
all
spider
of-
eats me?
all of you throughout the night kind of hear, you're not sure if it's animals or what, but you hear like a
And
every now and then you'll hear what sounds like someone kind of walking through the woods a little bit in the distance, the occasional twig snap, things like that, but just periodically you'll hear
Not unsettling at all.
Nope.
but the sun comes up and it is morning.
Oh, did you
Hey.
want the pumpkin today, Reed, or will it
Sure.
get in the way of climbing?
It like stays out of the way, right? So yeah, it'll be good.
This is true. It is very good at staying out of the way.
Can I hold you, pumpkin?
Yeah, it just kind of looks at you and smiles.
It doesn't give
you wanna-
uppies like with its vines.
I kind of offer my shoulder. You want to like hop up there?
Like, milady.
My pumpkin. Jinx.
And this is what you see. So the black is basically what's blocked by the tree. That is
Okay.
kind of the circumference of the tree.
Lots
okay.
of spider webs. Excellent
Nope.
scouting. Reed.
Yeah.
I say we
that's a
set
lot.
it all on fire.
I,
I am
I
not
don't hate
against, and I'm not against that idea.
At least the webs, as we go through it.
How many wine sacks do you have, and how many fireballs can I cast? Molotov cocktail these bitches.
Hey,
Yes.
Well,
I
Eldred
don't
can do
think.
his finger thing.
That's
Yeah,
true.
he can do it.
He's
Yeah, I
got
don't
finky
think
flames.
wine has the alcohol content required for the Molotov cocktail maneuver.
Yeah, balls.
No.
More likely to extinguish. We need like pure grain, like some of that
Mead.
crap in Seven
Everclear
Rivers.
paint thinner.
Yes,
Mm.
the clearest of evers. Oh,
So, do we, like, really need to go in here?
it's kind of why we're here.
Great.
Well,
I know,
there's-
I was really hoping it wasn't.
I mean, there's some room between the spider webs. We don't have to deal with them unless a spider comes off of them. Hmm.
It's fine.
I
I'm
will
sure they're
start
really
with
tiny.
I'm sure they're
Well,
no
what
bigger
about
than the bunny. Yeah.
Yeah,
the bunny
which
will definitely handle
which is
them.
definitely pony sized now.
So, who's holding me through this ordeal? That's my question.
You can sit on my shoulders. I will be in the front though, butt trumpet, but that will help with the flames. I offer my shoulder.
Okay. You'll also notice that Nikita has the jack o' lantern, so there's vines to hold on to, and you could probably secure your little feet in amongst the vines to give you some extra holding power on her back.
It
I
didn't
didn't
accept
just
me.
give it to Reed.
Oh, did you?
I thought I did.
I tried.
Oh,
I tried to offer my shoulder to it.
oh, okay.
But
Remember
I'm
we did
sorry.
the milady thing?
I'm sorry. You're just holding on to the back of Nikita there, butt trumpet. Yeah, Reed. It
Sorry.
you hold it up and it kind of grabs hold of your back and it's kind of hanging over one shoulder at the moment.
Like a chameleon.
I say to it, "We're gonna have a great day."
Turns to you and smiles. The smile gets a little bigger. It looks like.
It's kind of weird.
So
Let's
I'm
go.
slowly wandering in. I'm basically going to take like an east southeast towards the. Let's see if I can do the. How do I make it? Never mind. I'm trying to get it to pop up the star. The second passageway through with the one spider web.
Okay, give me
Look
a
at this
climb roll
spider,
there,
yeah.
please, Nikita. Dexterity check.
Final?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, you make it down to the bottom without a problem. Gaius, it looks like you're next.
Am I okay to roll mine?
Yeah, go ahead. And you get advantage there, Reed.
Dirty 20.
Gaius, you make it down there without a problem.
Nice.
I'm just real
Reed, you
tall.
make it
It's-
down there without a
just like
problem.
step down.
Butt Trumpet, you're down there because you're on the back of Nikita.
Yep.
And Eldred face plants next to you when you go down.
I pick him up. It's all right, bud. It happens to the best of us.
He spits out some dirt and leaves and says, "Thanks."
Animal wine sack mouthwash.
Sure. It would be rude to spit, wouldn't it?
I mean, you can. I'm almost certain Bacchus would probably curse you with another such fall from a high place.
Gulp, he says. Didn't get it all out. Do you mind if I take another rinse?
Hey, go ahead.
Okay, thanks.
I find 2, 3, or potentially 4 or 5 is the only way to do it.
Oh, well, you are the expert, so I'll just follow suit.
I am an expert at things.
Okay, go ahead, folks. Where are you going?
Forward.
Congratulations, somebody.
That
How
looks like a
close
really
can I
big
get without triggering it?
What, like the spider web's gonna latch out at you? Well, you know what? This is Paul's game, so.
Yeah, come on, man.
Sorry, I'm just thinking normal spider webs, all right? Not Paul spider webs.
one. So just so you guys know,
Knowing my luck,
I-
I step on one and it just vibrates all the way back.
Yeah.
I went over
They're all
the.
just descending from above.
Exactly.
I went over the rocks yesterday. So No, nobody wants to climb over the rocks with me again.
I am honestly thinking burning our way through, or cutting our way through.
I mean, if
Or
we
do you
need to
think
leave
the
in a
rest-
hurry, we won't want to like
Ah.
an easy open
uh,
avenue of flight.
Does Butt
I mean,
Trumpet,
I
do you
joke at
want to-
times, but I don't want to die. I just want to put that out there in the world. I actually do want to live. I joke about it from time to time. I'm a little maudlin at points.
It's all the drink.
Now, do I want to what now?
Do you want to fireball this bad boy? The Shadooby Doo?
That
Spiderweb?
seems a bit excessive.
Exactly.
Like, for the record, I am beyond on board with this, but I was going to ask if everybody else was okay with it.
Hey, Eldred, you have a cantrip, right? That's just fire, yeah?
Yep.
Well, there we go.
Oof, I back up.
Do the pew
I back
pews
up.
at the web to get rid of it.
The pew pews or the
The flyer.
Don't do the cantrip one. The one, you just shoot the bolt out, the fire. It's like a fire bolt.
That's what I
yeah.
have, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you both have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you two. That's just go hog wild with that one. That shit's on fire all the time. I remember because you almost burned down the inn we were in that one time when we were fighting those people.
That's right.
I look up at Eldred and hold my hand up. Fire 5?
Fire 5.
I don't get that reference.
They're gonna
So-
do it 5 times. I don't know.
I don't know. If we could just pretend we know what they're talking about and then get it through context.
Not really, but I got it. Yep.
How do you want to
just
do
stay
this?
back,
Do we want to
Reed.
be do we want to be back to back and epic style fireball
pose like the-
or
Pose like the Charlie Angels thing.
who?
You know, Charlie's Angels.
You-
Sure.
You know.
You know.
Sure. Angels with somebody named Charlie. Who knows?
Oh yeah, of course.
Sure.
Just do a stance that looks
And
like
bolt
that.
at the fucking
Whatever you see in your mind's eye. That.
No need to get fancy. Let's just
Okay.
get
Alright.
dancy.
Got to roll for it, so you know. Got to roll an attack for it.
No.
Well, just don't aim in our general direction. I think I feel okay. Even if
But
you miss.
with both of us doing it, both Butt Trumpet and Eldred, surely the chances are really good.
I'm sure it'll go twice as wrong.
Okay, he says.
Nikita has her shield up.
That's not good.
Oof. So, yikes.
Eldred says, "You know what?" And he sticks his hands out and says a few things, and a fan of flames just
Oh, you're doing that one.
spread out and seems to work a lot better. And you hear a lot of
Yeah, mine made a
crackling
little fart
and
noise.
yeah, Butt Trumpets just has a fart noise attached to it. You hear a lot of hissing and sizzling and crackling and
Snack,
a little
crackle,
popping
pops.
at some point, and some high pitched
shit.
Are we
whistling.
killing the Keebler elves?
Hopefully.
I feel like there'd be more screaming. And it would smell like cookies.
Yeah.
That would be
And
nice.
burnt elf.
Yes. And
Elves.
burning people. I smell cookie.
The warm
Oh, there's
smell
there's
of
the
cooking cookie dough. And the fiery death of an entire village of
people.
elves.
And crack the
burning
crackling fat.
alive. With a
Crackling
fudge
fat
topping.
of the corpses.
Okay, so
Man, is that a hint of hair?
Hair.
And sandalwood.
It's a sandalwood weirdly.
and caramel. Okay, so you make it. It takes a few times, but I don't know if Buttram is able to help with this.
I can certainly try again.
Okay. Roll again. Okay.
Yeah, that's
You
lovely.
you definitely contribute, and you eventually make your way so you
Ow.
can get through there.
Some kind of back.
Woo!
You hit me. Ow.
Someone give
We
me a
can head
perception check, please.
Dibs.
I will help Gaius.
Sweet.
I am also trying to be perceptive.
Use the 21.
Okay. Somewhere ahead of you, you hear a horn blow.
Like musical or
Sweet.
like warning?
Precisely my
someone's
question.
playing
It's somewhere
somebody's
between a
playing
trombone and a tuba played by Gaius after a night of revelry.
Just
Wait,
a
sorry.
real sad trumpet being played somewhere in the.
No, that's too nice.
You just hear burp, 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 burp. That can't be good.
Oh, goody, we woke them up.
I mean, it could be good. A horn
Yeah, it could
implies sentience.
Maybe they're heralding our arrival.
Elder goes,
Maybe.
yeah, I'm sure that's it.
Should we go between
Yeah.
the rocks or wait here for them to greet us?
We'll just go through it. And, hey, you know what? Once we pat the fire out as we go along, too, while we're at it.
There we go. We are responsible forest people.
Yeah. Well, you've never heard of controlled burns before? That's how you stop the big fires from spreading.
So I will
Um,
wander through the gap. Duh.
Yeah.
Paul,
Wincy,
I
wincy?
would like to try and pass Pumpkin over to Eldred,
Okay.
and then I want to sneak, so that if we get into a fight, I'm hidden in the beginning of it. That is my goal.
Oh, and let loose the rabbits of war.
Yes.
Eldred just
Hannibal.
kind of sets the pumpkin down on the ground and says, this might get in the way, so I'll put it behind this rock here.
Okay.
Unless anybody else wants it.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it'll just die if it's near any of us.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Or it
leave
could be
the
useful.
I'll leave the bunny with it to guard the pumpkin.
There, I like this. Hannibal
Yes.
guards the pumpkin.
Yes, Hannibal, guard that pumpkin. Don't eat it.
Duh.
Or do.
Pumpkin, this is Hannibal. Hannibal, this is Pumpkin.
The bunny starts sniffing around the pumpkin.
Pumpkin, you might want to climb up a little higher, out of the reach of the bunny.
You see the bunny kind of open its mouth and start to try to nibble on it. And all of a sudden, from within the pumpkin comes a flare of flame. And the bunny
you it could
kind
be.
of jumps back, kind of some of the hair sizzling.
Oh, well,
you
apparently it can defend itself. Cool.
You two play nice now. We'll be back soon. You want to roll a hide check for me, or?
Sure. You're sneaking?
Yeah, my stealth is +6. I'm
Okay,
trying
where
to be
the-
hidden from enemies. That's all.
What are the rest of you doing?
I
I'll
was
hold the
following
middle ground in
Nikita.
between the rocks.
Both, probably.
Yeah.
Butt trumpet is on my shoulders. I'm in the middle of the rocks, just kind of keeping an eye out, shield up.
So you climbed up on the rocks?
Should I make a check?
Oh, that's you. I'm sorry.
Nikita's no, she's down in the middle of the web area there, Paul.
Yeah, but we burned it.
Yeah, yeah, I
Sticky
guess,
though.
you know what, let's hunker down here for a moment and see what kind of attention that has drawn. Hopefully
Yeah.
it's just sentient people who are worried that their treehouse is going to catch on fire. Not try and murder us the moment they see us.
Cross fingers.
Or spiders with horns.
Gaius
This is just
and
weird.
Reed, give me a perception check, please.
17.
Of course. 11.
Somewhere amongst the roots, you hear movement. You hear a little bit of clanging, and you see some of the roots kind of shaking and such.
Can I see any of my comrades?
You can see Nikita and Butt Trumpet over here.
if I can get their attention, I do the look over there and point towards the tree.
Look, roots are attacking us. Maybe again.
Yes.
Exactly.
What language?
Frenemies.
What languages do you speak, Reed?
Just common and halfling and
Okay.
thieves can't.
Okay, you hear kind of a rough language, but you have no idea what it is or what it's saying. Like there's obviously things talking amongst themselves. One of them has some grunting going on.
Sounds like a bunch of constipated root people.
They could use the paste. The priest.
They'll clean it right out.
Yep,
Ooh, we can offer it to them to help them. This is how we make peace.
this is true. Guys, conjure
Or
up the
start
priest
war.
paste for us to offer.
You guys have pockets full of the stuff. Like I make 50 pounds a day. It's literally
Hey, buddy.
impossible for you to eat it all.
I don't think I want to pull it
Okay,
out
I'm
of my
holding up
pocket and
the
offer it.
I'm ready to fling the paste.
It's just your pocket paste. Just knock the lint off it and stuff.
Ooh, those aren't. Well, I'll still try to feed him paste.
Oh, something's coming out. Something's coming out. Oh god, they look
Are
like
they
skulls.
significantly larger than us, or am I hallucinating?
Just the tokens are a little bigger.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy, what do we see?
You see these little gray creatures with long ears that the ears seem to be pretty gnarly, and they kind of have football shaped heads and big yellow eyes, and they're probably about 4 feet tall, and they're wielding axes and broken swords and things like that.
Have we ever heard of a
Do I-
creature that looks like that?
They're gray. They look like bigger versions of Butt Trumpet, but a lot nastier and uglier looking and gray.
We found the Northern Goblin camp.
Oh, hold on. Guys goes rooting through his bag real quick and pulls out the clay that he bought and shaped it into the shape of a ziggurat and kind of smacks it against his head and pulls out 2 pieces and then like puts one in his ear and then one under his tongue and casts tongues. I am now fluent in anything I hear or I'm in proximity toward.
Okay.
Hey!
You go,
We
hey?
come in peace! Hey, we come in peace!
Yo!
Gaius, what are you doing?
Okay, you
Yo.
do. Okay, Gaius. Everybody. Butt Trumpet, what languages do you speak? Do you speak Goblin?
Actually, I'm not sure. I was about to pull up my sheet to find out.
Okay, Nikita, do you speak Goblin?
I do not.
Okay.
But if you hum a few bars, I can. Never mind.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Oi! Hey! Goblins! Whatever you
Oh, good God.
Okay,
Cockney
so
goblins?
everyone but
Goblins.
Gaius and Butt Trumpet, take off your headphones. I'm going to
they sound like
assume
they're from Boston.
Boston
Yeah, I can't find
Goblins.
it. I can't
I'm-
find it, but I'm gobbish.
Yeah.
So
I would assume, yeah.
Are you? Well, I'm gobbish. Okay, the
Goblin
two of
adjacent.
you, Gaius says, "Yo, we come in peace," and all of a sudden you hear a bunch of these creatures in Goblin go for her, and start charging.
Yeah, we're here to help her.
oh shit. No.
No, it's for her.
I don't think that's what they mean.
I know
What's
exactly.
going on?
I put
Should
my
I
hands on my
offer
hips.
We're
I'm like,
trying to get Reed to look up.
Reed, look up. Thank you.
There we go.
Roll initiative,
Will
please.
Balls!
they said for her. Yeah. I'm assuming. Sorry, I'm still speaking Goblin. Spits out the clay. Put that back in my pocket. Yeah. God, that accent just wants you to speak it all the time.
Right.
Anyway, yes. It sounds like they're defending a woman, I guess. Maybe a Veronica. Who knows? Initiative. That's what I'm buying time for to do.
Do they want the paste?
There we go.
Can I? Nope.
And there it's
Nope. It
gone.
went away.
Oh, and it's back.
I'll go last.
That's why my intelligence and my wisdom are like this. I'm fast, but what am I doing?
You don't have to worry about it because you've already charged in.
Exactly.
They're screaming. Reed and Nikita, you have no idea what they're saying, but they're screaming the same phrase over and over again and charging.
For her. They're saying for her.
For her, for who? Veronica? How do you say Veronica?
I don't
and
know.
Whatever they're saying?
Oh, sorry. I
Do
can
they
still
see
do
me?
it.
Do I feel like
Yeah.
they see me? Yeah, it looks like they see me.
We're here for Veronica. Sorry, that was more waspish than I. My translation isn't as good as I thought.
If you're protecting Veronica, we want to do the same.
We are here to help Veronica, and we brought paste. Do you want some?
I wouldn't lead with that.
Just in case. Maybe they're hungry.
Butt Trumpet, a 16 on you.
Yeah.
Okay, and Nikita, a 17 on you.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay, fuck you. No paste. Now we're fighting.
Butt Trumpet, you take 3 points of damage.
Whee! Yeah.
And it is your turn to,
Cool.
Yes.
Make
Could've
Bet
been
you won't light
nice.
them on fire.
Could have been real chill about this, but no.
Could have had some cool goblin friends. Now we're just racking up more murders of people shorter than the party or some of the party. Paul, why do you make us kill all the small people, Paul?
what?
The vast majority of the
Goblin.
halflings and goblins. Now,
I'm going to twin poison spray, and
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm aiming it at the two that are right there in front of us. They need to make a Constitution saving throw.
7
Nope.
and a 1.
Fuck you
no,
both.
he made it somehow.
It's like right in his mouth.
So each of them get 2 points of poisoning damage
Violent diarrhea.
because fuck you guys.
Yup.
How much?
Rude. 2 points.
How much? 2 points? Okay, anything else you'd like to do there, Butt Trumpet?
Not at the moment.
Reed, it is your turn.
All right. Do I feel like 7 and 8 approach the rock because they see me? Is that what's going on there?
You would have to get to the edge and look down to see them.
Well, I guess when they were running over there, did it look like they were looking at me?
No, they were. You did not look like they were looking at you.
Oh,
It's,
okay.
it's like Gaius made a big distraction for you.
Then I would like to approach the edge
Okay,
with my bow.
the edge. That's
My
exactly
axe.
the edge. That's good.
All right. And then I will shoot number 8 in the head with my bow. If they don't see me at all and don't know it's coming.
And they don't.
I think
It
I
doesn't seem like they do.
did. Cool.
Nice.
Excellent. 16?
Definitely hits.
Nice. Da, da, da. 19 points of damage.
Oh, it is gone.
Bitch!
Ah.
And then I will use my what the heck is my ability called? My
Which one?
you know that ability that
Cunning stunts.
Hey now.
cunning action.
And not with that accent either.
Cunning
Don't
action,
even
and
try.
I back up.
I
would
said
like to-
normal, like
I will then do vomit paste.
Targeted vomit.
So thick.
Ew. I used my cunning action, Paul, to back up.
Guys, he pulled a what?
a cunning stunt.
Gotcha. Nikita, it's your turn. Eldred
A
is
a
on.
wicked cunning stunt.
Wicked.
It's wicked hardcore.
Damn
Donnie
it, I have a
Wahlberg
really
would
good.
be proud.
I have such a good joke, but I can't say it. Damn it.
Yeah. Oh. What is it? Cultural appropriation joke? Yeah, you can't use those no more. Unless it's Bostonians. We could totally rip them off. 'Cause they don't count
Cunning
as
stunt.
culture.
Just swap this.
Let's go easy
See
on the
the,
Bostonians, okay?
We are aware. What's wrong with making fun of Bostonians?
It's only appropriate when we're playing New England. But otherwise, you know. Nikita, what would you like to do?
I am going to take a swing at number 5 with my warhammer.
Okay, go ahead.
Then the damage.
Okay.
Oh, hey, that reminds me. Action surge. I'm going to attack number 9 now. No, number 5. I'll attack number 5 again.
Okay, you bring your hammer down on Five's head, and like the face just, you hear cracking, and it's like and it's like
Yep.
its face is now covered in blood, but it's also kind of growling through it.
I'm feeling kind of bad
Okay,
right now.
well,
Anyone else
let's-
feeling bad about this? It's like putting down rabid animals.
Nope.
That's the problem. They did attack first, so let me take your pain away.
We tried to offer paste and kind words.
Yes! We offered our priest paste. The highest of
Our
priest
priest.
gifts.
Yeah, braced. Patent pending.
Patent pending priest paste.
Okay,
Da.
say that 10 times fast.
From our
Patent
pockets.
pending priest paste. Yeah.
9 points of
Pending
damage
priest paste
on
pocket.
which one?
It's
5.
number 5, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's gone.
fire, focus
Suck
fire.
it.
Always focus
Yup.
fire. Oh, yeah. You got poisoned and stabbed twice. In the face.
Bitch.
You can run now, or you can talk to us, and maybe you'll get the paste.
Beyond
If
paste.
we're generous.
Oh yeah, they can still understand me. Does this last for an hour? Surrender or die.
Yeah!
Oh, yes. What you said.
Yeah, they're not much in the way of negotiating, guys. That
Alright,
scream
keep
was
smashing.
just a scream. There was no translating that one.
You sure?
You
Not
got
like
the content. No, you got the full
I
content.
thought there were some consonants in there.
Nah, it was not a single vowel.
Like the
Not a
silent
single vowel.
T in bathtub?
I heard some
Beth.
inconsonants, but
With back.
I was near butt trumpet. So
Yeah.
Consonants.
it could have just been a vowel movement.
Wow, rude.
Nikita. Hey,
Da.
low 5.
Huh? What?
Nikita, you feel this bolt of fire go by the side of your head, and number 9 also sees it and ducks to the side, and it just continues on. And from behind you, you hear Eldred go, "Oh, damn. Sorry."
A little warning. Just a little would be nice.
Safety.
And Gaius, it is your turn.
Ah, yes. Okay. Seeing as we seem to be knocking these poor gentlemen down like 9 pins. Number 9. Make a wisdom saving throw.
What?
Wisdom. Ah,
3.
yeah, that's a negative.
Yeah, he made it all
he's
right.
He's gonna get it.
He made it worse.
He's gonna take 9 necrotic damage from the Bing Bongs.
Noise.
You see it like grab its head and like these black veins kind of writhe up the gray skin of the face. And it's like It's
Should've
uncertain.
talked, brah. Should have talked.
Fur.
Yeah. Yes.
I feel like they only know
I
those
get it.
words.
Fur is bad, I guess, or whatever. I think they're anti-fur people.
Like, I get it, but
Guys, would you like to do anything else?
You know what? I was thinking about using all this magic and shit, but we're literally like just kicking the shit out of them. So I'm good. Guys is good back here. Don't anyone get hurt, except for the gray goblins.
If one of them goes to attack Butt Trumpet again, I would like to try that protection reaction dealy whopper
Ooh,
with the
yeah.
shield.
Okay. Well, number 9 is going for you
Yeah. Okay.
with a 14
Nope.
and an 18 on you, Nikita.
That will hit. Yeah, disadvantage on the attack roll.
You take 5 points of damage from what looks like a bolt,
Physical bolt? Like,
like a crossbow bolt.
Wasn't me.
oh, I think so.
And
I'm sorry, how much was that? 5?
yes, Reed, would a 17 hit you?
Yeah.
You are
No!
you are busy trying to kind of get towards the edge, and from above you, a goblin comes whizzing and slams into you.
What? Drop goblins.
Oh my god, drop goblins.
Take 2
Droplings.
points of damage from it bowling into you. Give me a dexterity saving throw to see if you keep your feet.
Okay.
It's stealing your feet.
Stealing my feet. This is horrible.
Sneaky bastard.
Dex. Did you say saving throw or ability check?
Saving throw, please.
Saving throw.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
21.
So yeah, you're still on your feet, but you took some damage. And then it swings at you with a short sword with a 4. So I think that misses.
Yeah, it does miss. Yes.
Okay. Butt Trumpet, would a 12 hit you?
it probably does.
Is this with the disadvantage? Am I
Yes,
still
yes, it
protecting her?
is.
Yeah, it hits.
Yay.
Okay, give me a dexterity saving throw,
Alright.
please.
Dexterity saving throw. Oh, sorry, did you say a disadvantage?
No,
Just a regular one? Okay. I'm hearing things. Don't worry about me.
it's okay.
Ooh, 17?
You keep your feet, but take
They're
1
trying to
point of
sneak.
damage from this goblin that comes flying through the air.
Do they have like a goblin catapult back there?
And
Mother.
swings at you with a short sword and misses.
They're coming from the tree canopy like 200 feet in the air. Ah!
And Reed, Nikita, and Butt Trumpet, give me a perception check, please.
Oh boy.
11.
8.
Oh yeah!
Okay,
Ooh.
Oh no!
-1.
fair enough.
You literally only see butt trumpet
Yep. Yep.
and a goblin.
Goblin in front of me. Goblin dropping from the sky. That's it.
Okay.
Goblins to the left of me, goblins to the right, here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Stuck
Okay.
in the middle and blue.
Yeah.
Butt Trumpet, is your turn.
So, the one that swung at me, did he go, rah?
With a little more Shakespearean feeling, so it's kind of like, raw.
A roar.
Cool.
A roar.
I want to twin acid splash and aim them at both 4 and 9's open mouths.
Okay.
Noise.
Make a dexterity save.
A 2 and a 20.
Well, the 2 doesn't get it.
Well, we'll say that's 4, number 4.
Cool. So we'll get damage for that one. Ooh, 6 points of acid damage. You ain't never singing again, buddy.
And you hear it go,
Yeah. Burns, don't it?
Did somebody feed one the paste? What's happened down there?
Oh, har, har, har.
what
Go
else?
hungry, then.
Is there anything else you'd like to do, Butt Trumpet?
Not yet, no.
Reed, it is your turn.
I don't see any more falling right on me.
Nope.
Draw my sword and dagger. Do I get to attack with both this turn or this guy? So a 17 with the short sword.
That hits.
All right. For 9
Nice.
points of damage.
Yeah, number 3.
Is there another one in front of me? No, number 3.
Okay, yeah, you slice into the neck and blood is gouting out and it's covering itself in its own blood from that and yeah, you hurt it bad.
Still standing though?
Yep.
Here comes a dagger. 16?
That hits.
Ooh.
Noise.
For 8 points of damage. Holy cow.
You do it and like you just continue the slice across the neck and the head kind of rolls back, gaping open this wound that just sprays blood as if in slow motion this goblin just falls backwards off this large stone and eventually you hear like the as it hits the ground.
Gross. Am I covered in blood?
Partially.
All right.
Actually, a pretty good amount of it, yeah, because if it's an arterial spray, yeah. Anything
Alright, I got
else
my
you'd
war
like to do?
I got my war face on now.
Okay.
I'm looking as mean as I can, which was probably not very mean, but that's okay.
Nikita, is your turn.
Okay. I will continue. Well, I will work on number 4. Oh, come on, man.
Roll me another 20, please. No, that's fine. It's not another 1, so it's not a critical fumble, so you're fine.
No, but it was close, which is why I said it would do.
Yeah. A little too close for comfort.
Anything else you'd like to do there, Nikita?
I think that's about it. Unless Butt Trumpet wants me to toss them somewhere more safe.
Hold on a minute.
Are you good? Hey, Blue, you good? All right.
Blue's good.
We keep going.
Eldred, you feel another bolt of flame go past your ear, and it just splits between the two of them, and like they both kind of go "Meow," and misses again. God, I can't roll to save my life with him.
Eldred, get your shit together.
I'm trying.
You need a better angle. Quit hiding. And quit aiming for me.
Oh, okay. Guys, it is your turn.
So 4 and 9. Which one looks worse off?
Oh, definitely 9.
9. Okay.
You'd have to
make
take a
wisdom
step
save.
to the right, though, to get a good view of them.
Wisdom saving throw on 9, please.
17?
Oh, just makes it. So that doesn't go off. Well, poop. No, I'm not going to do anything else. That is my turn.
Okay. Gaius. From behind you, you hear "for her" in Goblin as this guy runs up behind you and rolls a 3.
For her,
Which, for her, I just bat him with the shield. No.
bad goblin.
Butt Trumpet, you
Damn it, I'm trying not to kill you people.
a 9 against you, Butt Trumpet, from 4.
Ha! That misses!
Butt Trumpet just kind of ducks down, the blade goes over top, stands up and goes, "Ha ha!"
A very Neo style bend backwards.
Yes, exactly.
And number 9 attacks Nikita with a 19
That is.
Bitch!
for 1 point of damage.
Oh no, whatever will I do? Really?
What trumpet?
Fuck these things.
I know. Stop getting closer to me.
Uh-oh.
I know.
And Reed, you hear these 2 kind of running over. The one you recognize had been down below. One rolled a natural 20,
Oh, crap.
and the other rolled a 16. Did the 16 hit?
The 16 does hit, yes.
Okay. Okay, the one
What-
does 8 points of damage, and the other one does 2 points of damage.
So, what are they hitting me with?
Rusty old axes and swords.
You jerk faces. Ow.
And Butt Trump is your turn.
Alright, well, Foundry's still being a dick about Magic Missile, but what I want to do, first of all, do I see these other 2 that appeared by Reed?
Give me a perception check, because that's a pretty big rock, and he's not on the edge of it.
Is this going to count for my action? That's the only reason I prevented doing that first.
No, you can just with a quick glance. It's not like you're doing an investigation. This is just whether or not you can see it.
Noise.
You see kind of you can see Reed and the top of these goblins' heads over there.
Did I
kind
know
of,
the one... If I looked behind me, would I see the one by Gaius and Eldred?
What
Did you bring
that
enough
noise
for the
was?
class, Chris?
Hmm?
Did you bring enough
worry
for the
about-
class?
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Somebody forgot to eat dinner, all right?
you
Just fucking play the game.
so Butt Trumpet, the one behind you, you hear scream for her. And you, over your shoulder, you give a quick look, and you see Gaius step to the left and then take a cheeseburger out of a bag and put a little napkin in his throat as he's fighting this goblin.
No, not a cheeseburger. I made a bad decision.
Okay.
What is
Taco
it?
Bell. Oh, it's Taco Bell.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
Can
gonna
Reed
regret this.
detect
the piece
tacos?
of paper.
okay.
I'm gonna regret
And,
this
and
at
you
4
see the
a.m.
wrapper on the thing he's eating says Goblin Bell.
Can
Run
Reed
to the
detect?
border.
Guaranteed to
Can
give
I
you
detect
runs.
tacos?
Anyway, Butt Trumpet, what would you like to do?
So I'm going to have to roll for this, but I want a twin Magic Missile.
You don't have to
And-
roll for that. Magic Missile automatically hits.
Oh, it's been so long. Okay. Let me just remember what the damage die is.
A D4 plus 1 for each
Thank
one.
you.
Yeah, I think it's 3 missiles at a first level.
Yep, 3 missiles.
Yep. So I want 1 to go to 6, 1 to 9, 1 to 4.
Okay,
Okay, good.
we'll say that 4. We'll use that 4 universally. So 8 on 7, correct?
Yep.
Tell me who else gets what.
Each of them. 5, 1, 9, and 6. 5, 4, 9, and 6. I can read numbers.
Okay, number 9 dies. It goes through
Nice.
their forehead and they just fall over dead.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
That's a great job.
Smell chipotle sauce.
That's not Chipotle.
The topping?
That's kind of creepy there, Gaius. I smell chipotle sauce, and all you hear is his voice go, "That's not chipotle."
And that's Chipotle.
So the rest of the goblins.
Yeah.
That's knockoff Mexican pizza sauce you smell.
So, Buttram, is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nope, that was my big move.
Okay.
So the rest of them each get 4 points of force damage.
Okay.
And 9 is dead.
Yes. So, Reed, it is your turn.
Reed is in combat, very bloody, and suddenly very hungry.
Right?
I
don't know why.
I'm going
Weird.
number 5. I'm gonna go with a sword attack on him.
Okay.
That's a 16.
Definitely hits.
Very good. For 6 points.
Not bad. Not bad.
It definitely does. It takes a toll on it.
All right. And then I would like to use cunning action to withdraw and move back this way.
Okay.
And if I have enough movement,
That's kind
I
of
would
the
like
limit of how far you can go because you're on the edge of the rock.
Well, I wanted, if I can, I want to do an acrobatics tumble down the side there, and do a superhero landing if possible.
Give me a
Or jump.
dexterity. Give me an acrobatics check, please.
19.
Oh, absolutely. You're good.
Nice.
I land like here.
If you want, absolutely. We'll say you go to the edge and do a flip and land with your you describe your landing.
So I still have my dagger out in my other hand. So as I land, I got my sword up, and my dagger hand hits the ground flat. And I do the 1-8, boom. And I
Okay.
turned around and I look at Nikita and give a big smile.
Nikita goes, ah! Oh, you're not a goblin. Okay, good. Hi.
There's
Good
2 more
job.
up there. There's 2 more up there.
Is that your blood?
Some of it.
Shit. Okay.
Anything
Okay.
else you'd like to do, Reed?
No, I'm out of available actions.
Okay, Nikita.
Gaius, you said they were saying for her?
Yeah.
That's really
I don't
weird.
think it's a company slogan or anything. Yeah.
So there's 4 hers out there? Oh, no.
Nikita's going
Go.
to yell at the top of her lungs, Veronica, call them off or we will kill them all. And then take a swing at number 4.
Oh, you're warhammering. I thought you were sorting.
No, or hammering. I seem to tend to get better numbers until right you.
Yeah.
You
Just wanna claim
swing
credit for
and
good
it
rolls for that
ducks,
now.
but you like there's chips of stone from next to the head that just burst out from when you hit the rock.
You're next after
Very
the
impressive.
rock, asshole.
That was a warning.
Exactly. Eat your goblin bell.
Guys, next to you, as this
Potent sauce.
goblin came up to you, you see Eldred go, ah! And then flaming hands on him, and the goblin,
It seems a bit excessive.
I didn't see him there, lights up,
Oh dear.
and is just kind of
Goblin.
wandering around on fire at the moment.
Does he wander far enough away for an opportunity attack, Paul?
No, he's still within,
Just had to ask.
so you can't hit him with your burrito, sorry.
It's a Mexican pizza.
We're telling
Only
stories
the
here,
highest
guys.
quality.
Burritos are much funnier than getting hit with a Mexican pizza.
No, because it's a feature product. Well,
Limited time.
Right, so
Limited
we're
time.
avoiding the copyright there. Anyway,
oh, sorry.
um,
It's a goblin pizza.
there you go. So as you're sitting there in the drive-through, Gaius, what else would you like to do?
Yeah. Can I get like some of those it's like a twist with cinnamon sprinkled on top? And I think at number 6, I'm gonna. He's gonna need to make a wisdom saving throw real quick.
19.
Yeah, he saves that, but I'm gonna use my bonus action and cast spiritual weapon next to me.
Okay.
It's gonna take a swing at him. I assume a 17 hits.
Absolutely.
He's gonna take.
What shape
12
does the
force
spiritual
damage.
weapon take?
It takes the form of a non-copywritten circular featured product.
A
A
tortilla with cheese and ground beef on it, or
Two
excuse
hard
me.
shell tortillas with bean.
Okay. Yeah, I
It just
forgot they
comes
wouldn't
through the
actually have any
slices.
beef on it, would it?
It has beef. It's beef and bean mixed together.
Well, I got news for you. That's not beef. Anyway,
Whatever. Beef substitute.
Goblin. It's what's
there
for
you
dinner.
go. Goblin. That's what
Yeah,
they're doing.
reading Goblin serves goblin. That's kind of gross. But all right.
The Stoke pizza.
And you hear Eldred go. Eldred goes, I think I'll stick with the paste. Okay,
Yeah.
so do you have to roll for that?
For the
I
paste?
did.
Oh,
The paste or for the. It hit with a 17, which you
Okay.
acknowledged.
Yes.
It did 12 damage.
on which one?
6. The sneaky bastard that tried to hit me in the back.
Yeah, and it gets the tortilla spinning and basically slices through its throat with blood and enchilada sauce everywhere.
Is it dead?
Oh yeah.
Spicy.
Taco you later.
Uh,
Bill!
Spiritual weapon's gonna move over toward
Reed, you see this
Same
spinning tortilla spraying
spinning death tortilla.
spinning towards you at a high rate of speed.
Don't fear
I
it.
duck.
It's a friend.
But it
Also
smells
don't
rather
eat it.
spicy and cheese like, Reed.
ooh.
With just that
After
hint
battle.
of-
After battle, can I
incontinence.
eat that?
No,
No.
it's force energy.
That's the best description of those things I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Anyway, is there
Pure
anything else
force
you'd like
energy.
to do, Gaius?
Move a little bit. Yeah, I'm good.
Nikita and Butt Trumpet, both of you make me a dexterity save, please.
Oh.
Oh!
Hey now.
Oh, you have the sound effect built in, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I shouldn't be surprised.
All right. Well, it was great knowing everybody. It's really been a pleasure being a part of the team, and
Oh no.
You're
I
just
will
going
literally
to fall off
drag
my
your
shoulders.
screaming.
Won't be that
I'm
far.
literally going to drag your screaming soul and shove it back into your corpse. You will be fine.
Are you
that does not sound like someone who's fine.
are you
That'll
wild
be fine.
magicking? Is that what's happening here?
Okay,
Motherfucker!
so from up above you to the right, off of this stone, come running and diving 2 goblins. The one lands on Nikita, but its feet basically are hitting Butt Trumpet. The other one looks like it's going to go in front of Butt Trumpet and totally miss them. But one from on the other side of 4 comes raging through the air and slams into that one, and they both slam into Butt Trumpet,
Dude!
Oh boy.
Oh, you're
giving
all gonna
Butt Trumpet
fucking
8
die.
points of damage from the goblins hitting it. Nikita takes 2 points of damage,
I'm
and
going to enjoy this.
Nikita, the one then swings at you with his sword for a 7, so it just kind of chips away at the stone that you started. The other one on on you does a 15 hit. That
Negative.
swings wildly and misses you and Butt Trumpet. And the one on you, Butt Trumpet, swings with a 6.
Nope.
I don't get any opportunity attacks from any that went.
No,
near
they're
me
20
left.
feet above you.
Oh, they're okay.
And number 4 rolled a 2 on you, Butt Trumpet.
Suck it.
And for the first time,
Oh
you
boy.
you see ahead of you 2 large humanoid creatures that are probably about 10 feet tall and look kind of like a cross between a humanoid and a gorilla. And each one of them has a goblin in their one hand.
Oh Lord, they have got catapults. Goblin flingers.
And Butt Trumpet is your turn.
Oh, cool.
Get the safety.
But I can't leave you by yourself.
Yeah, you can.
Oh.
This is fine.
Also, they get ripped apart by all the people swinging at them when they try to run. Kind of
Oh,
surrounded.
I'm still
Right. Shit.
twinning magic missile to like have the force of the majority of these goblins that are so close up in my business and the ones from far away, because this is a range of 120 feet. So
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
You roll me a foresighter.
a +1, right?
Yep. Very good. You tell me who gets how many points.
All right. Each of them get 4. Each of them get 4 points.
Including the large things?
Yeah, the ones that are holding the goblins, because like fuck these little things.
Okay.
They're like giant goblin candelabras.
Candelabras.
Gobbleabras.
Yes,
Gobbleabras?
candelabras. Gobbleabras.
Gobble, 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 gobble.
Blah, 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 blah.
Sorry, choked on my own tongue there.
We should totally copyright gobbleabras or candle gobbles.
Okay, the one that came flying just its head blew apart.
Beach.
That's right. Suck it.
Same thing with the one that hit Nikita.
Oh! Don't fuck with my friends!
Anything else you'd like to do but trumpet?
Just crack my knuckles and, I'm good.
Reed, it is your turn.
So 6 is right next to me,
Yep.
right? And I believe I get sneak attack on him now. Right?
Let's see here.
Since he's next to
Yes. Yes.
yeah. Oh yeah. 14?
That hits.
Nice.
Take a little jab in the back for 16 points of damage.
Oh,
Nice.
butt trumpet, this this goblin that's in front of you, you just see a sword come through its chest and lift up, cutting up to the throat and the chin, and then it pulls back and the thing just drops.
And then I will. I'm gonna step over here. And I'm gonna stab at number 4 with my dagger.
Okay.
So let's see. 18.
That hits.
All right. 6 points of damage.
And you bring that
Nice.
sword across its throat and it just gurgles up blood and falls to the ground.
I look at Nikita again. Yee.
Excellent work, Reed. You are sincerely covered in blood, like a great deal, but excellent work.
Yes. That's okay. Eldrick can do his prestidigit, whatever.
Rested detergent.
Yes.
Preston detergent. I like that. That's good.
Press the digit.
Great. Use the Preston detergent.
Can
Don't
you
forget the
cast?
fabric stuff.
I was gonna say, can you cast like Arm and Hammer on me?
No, it's a copyrighted move. Sorry.
Ah,
Yeah.
Nikita, is your turn. At this point, these large creatures still holding each one with a goblin in his hand, like holding it back. But now you see the goblins in their hands kind of going, and these things are like,
Oh, what
What
are they saying, Paul?
Giannis?
what?
What are they saying, Paul? Because I understand it. Because I got tongues going.
Give me a perception check, please.
Hold up, I understand it too. I want to check it too.
Ah.
Oh,
The goblins are going.
no,
no,
don't throw me.
No,
Crazy, don't throw me.
The goblins are basically going, no. And the big things are going, but her, she will kill us. For her. And the goblins just continue going, no.
Like lawnmowers.
No.
na, 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 na.
Am I going up and rocking their socks, or am I just threatening them?
Oh, totally go for the big ones.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're not saying anything of real importance.
Okay. I'm going to yell out again. Veronica, we're killing them all. Call them off. And walk right on up here.
Oh,
And
Now, the herd
Warhammer.
could be Mild Jane. Just
I know,
FYI.
but
That's
I'm Nikita is making an
Yeah.
assumption at this point, hopefully. Do we
Reed is
recognize
detecting
the
food. I'm detecting food.
Do we recognize the gorilla plus human?
Yes, as a matter of fact. Looks like an ogre.
Do you get?
Ooh, I've seen your
Do you get
kind
some
of.
kind of
Wait,
a-
do they speak common? Do they speak common?
Some have that you've met. Some that have worked in
Yeah.
the city.
Are you
will-
adept at fighting giants or anything? You might have some kind of bonusy thing here. If you are, I don't know. No.
Not yet. I are still too small.
Yeah.
Small. I will point at the warhammer
Wicked
at
small.
the big one right in, yes, in
Okay.
front of me. You don't have to do this. You can run away.
And looks at you and goes, "Oh, you run away."
No, you run away.
No.
Well, we tried.
Are
You
you
run
how-
away.
Yeah, I got shit to
Are
do
you
later
hungry?
today. Will you hear this up?
Are you hungry?
Looks down at you and smiles and says, "Yeah."
They're carnivores.
Blind. Can I blind it with paste and then attack it?
Something different magic.
Do you have paste handy?
Apparently,
She's got
I have
about
paste
3
in
or
my
4
pocket.
pounds in her pocket.
3 or 4 pounds of paste priest in my pockets.
Roll me
It's
to
surprisingly
hit.
Surprisingly sticky.
Nice.
At disadvantage because you're not proficient in paste.
And it's sticky.
Not paste efficient.
Unarmed strike type of thing.
Yeah.
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 Only I'm expert in
That's right.
using it as a weapon. I'm an expert. I'm an
That's a
expert in all
7
garbage
there.
weapons. Paul, I hope she rolls another 1 because I want to see a critical failure with paste and how you can narratively explain that away.
Roll another 20 there, Nikita.
Oh no.
Same team. Oh my god.
Lucky number 13.
That was a little too close.
But you know what? Because it was a 1, we'll do it anyway.
Oh,
So-
no.
You throw the paste, it hits him in the chest, bounces back into your own mouth, and your own face
picked-
just kind of go.
I picked up some extra flavors on the way.
Ah.
Oh,
Can I
great
try
chest
to
flavor.
attack it for reals, or was that it?
You'll make your attack, but we'll say with a -1. I'm not because
Warhammer.
it is basically for flavor. So, well,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
paste, so no flavor. It was for
Just making your text slightly blander than it should be.
and that's a
So
crit.
23.
That's a crit for you.
Yeah, right,
Good.
that is-
Nice.
The paste gives me power.
Taste power.
Yeah! It's the power of faith, baby.
The power of disgust.
Faith. It's faith. Stop putting words in other people's mouth.
I'm not putting words in her mouth. I'm putting paste in her mouth.
Exactly.
Faith.
Damage when I
gelatinous
I'm
faith.
doing- With terrible mouthfeel. Critical -1 or
No.
Nope.
You do a regular crit with this.
oh, yeah.
Okay.
The ogre takes a 19 on damage.
Okay.
Knock my paste back at me.
Not for my pick.
Yeah, exactly. Hard
Ugh.
Ting, your little
How's it
ting
bu-
in the distance.
How's
Is
it
there-
both wet and sticky?
Nikita, is there anything else you would like to do?
So I'm gonna fuck it up. I'm quite proud of the damage I've done.
Okay. Gaius, it is your turn.
Ah, all right. Well, so I'm going to.
Okay.
that's spiritual weapon's going to move up next to Nikita.
Spiritual
It's not going to be able to
Choke
attack
in the
anyone.
face.
So, yeah, spiritual. Yeah. So I am going to
Spiritual
then-
Mexican food.
I'm going to cast Spirit Guardian. We got the whole Whippoorwillow, Will-o'-the-Wisp, ghosty nonsense floating around me now in a 15-foot radius, and it's going to catch the ogre that Nikita was following
Okay.
for attacking. And is I guess the goblin in its hand as well? 'Cause
Yeah,
technically they're
we'll
in the
say
same
that.
spot, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So those two are going to need to make wisdom saving throws.
An 8
That's not going to help.
and a 13.
Okay, they both fail, and they will both take 16 radiant damage apiece.
You just see the one in his hand just kind of dissolve into the
Ooh.
ether.
And yeah, so spiritual weapon can't do anything this turn because it's not close enough to anything. That's my turn. Also, all the creatures within 15 feet of me have half movement speed the moment they get in my bubble
Okay.
within 15 feet of me. Just so you.
Us too?
So basically, no, just the bad guys. You guys are all excluded from the pain and misery that is surrounding me at the moment.
Reed, makes me a dexterity saving throw, please.
You're getting a dude chucked at you. Or a corpse, one or the other.
A 10.
You are prone.
Dagnabbit.
Because.
A goblin was thrown at you.
Isn't that the dead one in the guy's hand, or is that another one?
No, this is the other one. You
Oh, okay.
yeah, you got the one in his hand
One on
from the
the-
upper one.
Correct.
The dead
Oh,
one
okay.
didn't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
And
I'm prone.
it swings at you, Reed, with a 6.
I roll out of the way.
Okay. What direction?
Just in
Am I
place.
leaving? Am I leaving my square?
You
I
tell me,
roll
because you've got
to
it
the
right
left.
in front of you, you got Butt Trumpet to the left of you, and Stone to the right of you.
So
Do
I
like
go
a Sonic
to
the
the.
Hedgehog roll in the place.
I go backwards.
Okay.
Backflip.
Well, I was prone, so I had to
Acrobatics
roll.
check.
I'm doing the stop, drop, and roll thing.
Okay. You'll have to. You're prone. You'll have to use that movement to get up when it's your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I actually here now?
No, you're where you were
Okay.
because it's not your turn. So
For flavor, you rolled out of the way.
Yeah. I was-
yeah,
You do one of those like roll to the side as if the blade came down.
We're all about flavor today.
All about that
If-
good flavor. Okay, apparently it's standing on
Yeah.
top of Nikita.
Oh god.
it's between Nikita and the other one.
Yeah, so just so you're aware, so when they first enter it, they get it, and then when it's on their turn, they need to make another wisdom saving throw. Both of them now.
Okay.
Actually, any of those enemies that have entered. So 4 of them,
Okay. 9,
all 4 of them
2,
Fail. fail,
17.
succeed.
Okay.
So you got 2 failures. They are going to take 13 radiant damage each. This tiny jalapenos just rip them apart. Got a theme tonight, folks. It's the danger of certain types of food.
Gaius,
Yeah.
a 19 and a 7.
The 19 will hit. Nikita, are you close enough to do your shieldy thing to me? I don't know.
I
That-
should. Am I 5 feet?
So a 17?
That will not hit.
Okay.
My AC is an 18.
Okay. Then they both miss
This
you.
one. They won't be missing for long.
And Reed, that one definitely misses you with a 1.
Nice.
So, Butt Trumpet, it is your turn.
All right, I'd like to twin acid splash and aim them at both these big humanoid things' eyes.
Okay.
Nice.
Do you need to roll a hit, or do they just make saving throws?
They need to make the saving throw.
Okay. An 18 and a 5.
18 gets it, 5 does not.
Okay. So, what's the difference in damage?
Well, only the 5 is going to get the damage. So the 5 is going to get 5 points of acid damage.
Okay.
Main things, I don't really think me moving at any point is going to benefit anybody is the problem.
Okay. You, the one you got in the face starts clawing at its face, growling.
Yes, keep clawing at it.
Reed, now it's your turn.
Butt trumpet seems a little dark. I don't know. Gonna throw a sword. Not throw it, attack.
A
with
sword?
A sword. For
Sword.
15.
That hits?
Okay. It's next to butt trumpet? Do I get sneak attack on this or no?
Sure.
I can't see Nikita, so I don't know.
She's kind of
in there somewhere.
squished between the two ogres.
She's living her
Okay.
best life right now.
16.
Not really.
16 points of damage.
Hey, listen, I'm not here to judge.
That's on 2?
Yes.
Okay, you get it right between the eyes. And
Nice.
just you hear that squelching of the blade sinking in.
Bitch.
Does butt trumpet look like stuck there?
What?
I'm just wondering why they didn't move away.
Possible
Butt
Butt trumpet,
opportunity.
Fine.
butt trumpet, you're
I was-
okay, right? I don't want to
Yeah,
like
I'm fine.
run away from you. I feel the need to like get it in front of you, but I don't want to like.
Feel free. I'm not going to stop you.
I mean, I don't want to, but I don't want you. I don't want you to get squashed by an ogre.
Yeah, your words and intentions really mean a lot in this trying time.
Yeah. All right, I'm feeling heroic. I move here,
Your gift basket's in the
Reed,
mail.
what are you doing?
and
my
I will
job.
attack it with. I will attack it with my dagger.
E.
For 17.
Nice.
That definitely hits.
All right. For 6 points of damage, I stab at your knee.
Ah,
Nikita, is your turn. Ogres
Do
to
it.
the right of you. Ogres to the left of you. Gaius and his Mexican
Stuck
food
in the middle of
front of you.
Gaius.
stuck in the middle of Gaius.
Stuck in
And an
middle
evil
of
spinning
you.
Mexican thing that I don't
Right.
recognize. Yes.
Yes, it's a culinary dish from my homeland.
If you say so.
Yes.
Did they move
I did.
past me,
I
or they're
just said
still
it.
near me?
No, they are not out of range. They're right next to you. I was just moving the ones so that you could be seen.
Details. I just wasn't sure if I was going to get an opportunity attack, so I will maintain focus fire on the northern one,
Okay,
the one with the spiritual weapon next to it.
you got it.
Yeah, the uppish one.
And as an uppish thought, he stood. Great, name it.
Oh boy, good job.
That's right. You could have run, but no. You wanted to stay.
Okay, you bring the hammer down on its knee.
Nice.
Ooh.
There's some
Ouches.
paste for you in your knee.
And it goes.
Excuse you.
And looks down at you
Try
and
to
says,
run.
"Thank you. Something I ate."
Did the
Anything
Mexican
else
food
you would
hit-
like
hit
to
it in the
do?
mouth?
No, I'm doing pretty good. Don't think I'm able to pull out much else special. No, that's about it.
You see Gaius. Give me a perception check.
18.
Okay, you see Eldred over here, and you see him fire a bunch of magic missiles in that direction.
What is it? Do we have incoming?
He's firing at something in the distance I can't notice yet, so that's not a great sign.
Ah,
Gaius, it is your turn.
All right, I need the northernmost to make a wisdom saving throw, please. That one.
12.
That is a failure, so let's take the total of the dead. Oh, a whopping 5 damage.
rawr. It's little jingle bells. Ding, ding, ding,
Yeah.
ding.
And
Okay.
then spiritual weapons. Is it still alive?
Yep.
Yeah. And spiritual weapons.
Well,
gonna
why
take
wouldn't
a-
it be? It has a pretty long. It lasts pretty long, right?
No, I was
Nope.
asking if the creature was dead.
Oh, okay. No, it's
I was
still
checking.
up.
Yeah, no, I was. So the condition, is it bloodied? Is it
Gotcha.
looking all right?
It's not looking great. It's looking
Okay.
bloody and swollen in parts, and
Then spiritual weapon's going to take a whop at that.
okay.
Nice.
I'm going to assume 11 doesn't hit.
No, it does not.
Nah, I didn't think so. All right, so that's action and bonus action. It is. My turn is done.
Okay. Gaius, you seem to be doing a fair amount of damage here, so they're both gonna hit you.
They're both going to need to make wisdom saving throws first, because I have spirit guardians up still, and it activates on their turn.
Okay. An
And
18
can I do a?
and a 19.
Can I
They
shield
both
block
save.
one of those? Can I do the reaction shield block on one of those?
No, that was his spell
Oh, okay.
saving throw.
Right.
But
sorry.
they're both going to go. Which one would you like to give the help to?
Did it pose disadvantage on?
Right.
Which, because they're
Uh,
flanking, will just make it a regular roll.
Okay. The top one then.
Okay.
I'm
18.
like, why is he just brushing his beard?
Guys, that one
What was
did
the
an
number?
18.
18 hits.
Okay. 15 points of damage as it brings a big club down on you. And 22.
Yeah, that hits.
And that one is 17 points of damage. Also with a big club.
Yeah, guys, this isn't looking so hot right now.
And the one says, you leave, we let you live.
I was about to say that to you.
Fine, you go and live.
No, I was gonna. You leave. I'll let you live.
That's right. You leave, we let you live.
Oh fuck! This is.
Wait, Reed can interpret this.
Yes, exactly.
I just start calmly explaining to guys. See, what they're saying is they can leave. If we leave, they'll let us live. I think that's what they're trying
Make
to
sure he doesn't leave the room until I come get him.
I'm going to kill all of them. With magic. I'm going to kill all
Excellent.
of them with magic now.
Excellent. Let's do it.
You had your
Even terrible
chance.
power.
It was even the one who with the smelly foods idea to do it, and you said no.
Smelly
Really?
foods idea.
food.
That could
Apparently the
describe at
taste
least
is
2
good.
people in the party. It doesn't have a smell.
I know.
We're giving
I
it a
don't know
smell for
what you
flavor. You know, you
No,
use
it's
Mexican pizza. Part of its attack, I
Oh.
think, is the smell.
No, yeah, well, that's not paste.
Oh, I was talking about the Mexican
Paste
pizza.
is different than a pizza. Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. The tortilla.
I didn't know that there's a.
Spiritual
I guess that's
tortilla.
necrotic damage as it's
Right.
slowly rotting people from the inside out.
There you go. So
They
butt
die
trumpet
of
is your-
diarrhea.
There you go.
Oh, that is doable.
That would with these
Yeah.
ogres would be an area of effect spell, right?
Yeah.
Oh no.
It'd be an internal thing that kills them without hurting us at all.
No. boy.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Anyway, butt trumpet is your turn.
You tell me how my magic
I'm
works.
going to twin acid splash again and aim it at both of their groins.
Ooh.
Nice.
Roll
a little
dexterity
harsh.
saving
Good
throw.
idea. Even I haven't
Oh,
gone there
whoa.
yet.
Well, hey, listen, they're just trying to kill us. There's no need to escalate.
No need to go there.
A 7 and a
Fools.
19.
Well, the 19's fine, but the 7 gets damage. Hang on.
Okay.
6 points of acid damage where the sun don't shine.
The lower one starts jumping up and down, holding itself, going, "Oh, oh, bad, bad, bad. Oh, oh.
It's okay. They've got ointments for everything.
Ooh.
Gotta
Try
paste
to
it.
taste. Yeah.
Puts the paste on it and it actually makes him feel better. So that's what it's for.
No, I wouldn't recommend doing that too often.
That is my turn.
Okay.
Oh,
Reed, it is your turn now.
all right. I'm going to attack Mr. In Pain Ogre. 16?
Yes, that barely hits. Just a little bit that you hit, though.
All right. For 13 points of damage.
Okay. Anything else?
Yes, I'm going to dagger him as well.
Nice.
24.
Okay.
That does 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm doing a number on his shins.
Right.
His knee socks are in shreds. Anything else, Reed?
Nope. I feel like I'm being heroic by staying right next to this thing.
Okay.
Eventually, I'm sure I will pay for that, but
You're being very heroic, Reed, and also a little worrisome. Yes.
Okay, so Eldred
Just a hint of
fires
suicide.
off some missiles that hit both of them, and the one to your right, Nikita, like gets in the back of the head, is like, "Ugh, no fair." Ugh." The other one gets hit by it, but it's still kind of holding itself, going, just still moaning. Now it is your
obviously
turn, Nikita. What?
It obviously forgets that it was just throwing goblins at us. Like that was fair.
That's exactly, Nikki. You were just throwing goblins. How is that fair?
They're goblins.
I like how we're having conversations in the middle of this
Goblins
fight.
are for throwing.
That is, you're devaluing people in your
Yes.
workforce. I don't approve of this.
This is
Big
correct.
words, no understand.
We'll kill you if you don't attack us.
Confusing sentence.
Who
No
do you
owls,
fight for?
no owls.
Who do you fight for?
Attack the owl.
Who does number 2 work for?
We
Number 2.
we attack for her.
Who is her?
Okay, this is a little bit more of a conversation than the 6 seconds allows. So
Okay. So I shall swing at. Which one is more damaged?
the upper one.
Upper. Then I shall attack upper.
Okay.
Upper is not. Oh, come on, man.
Upper ogre.
Roll again.
Oh. Whew. That's twice.
That one was kind of close. Oh, one was
Yeah.
real close.
You whiff with the sword and nearly lose your footing, but you're good. Anything else you would like to do?
Nope. I've already conversed enough.
Gaius?
Yes, indeed. I am going to unscrew myself up with some cure wounds because I took a wallop that last round. And I get 21 hit points back. And then the north one is going to get spiritual weaponed.
Okay.
So let's see.
Upper ogre.
Upper ogre.
Upper ogre is gonna. Yeah.
Nobody wants to be the downer ogre.
What? It's still
No.
a +8, but the 12 doesn't hit. Even though
Okay.
guiding bolt and spiritual weapon have the same to hit, so
Okay.
it's not strike.
Okay.
And I can't. Well, you know what? I'm gonna step here. I'm still within their striking.
Real quick question, Gaius. Your spirit guardians, is that concentration?
Yes.
Okay. Before we switch to the next thing,
Yeah.
make two concentration saves, please.
21 and 16. We're good.
Okay. Okay, they need to make saving throws this turn?
Yep. If it's their turn.
Okay, well, wait a minute. Is there anything else you would like to do?
No, I did move, action, bonus action.
Okay. A 7 and a 2.
They both fail, and will both take radiant damage. Totaling just 10. A little disappointing.
Still something.
Both of them
good.
kind of like hold up to their eyes and then look at you and go "Roar," and attack.
The gods are telling you to stop hitting me! That's what that pain is!
A 21.
Of course. I moved out of your way, though you can't do it.
Oh,
and a
you're
23.
Now,
Ah.
are they flanking still, Paul, from where I moved?
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I'll do this all over again. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
right. Wow.
One step to the side. That's
Slide to the
part of my
left.
master plan.
Okay, a 20 and an 18.
Ah, son of a bitch, that does still
Yeah.
hit.
Now his dice get
Hopefully they roll low damage. Yeah.
One for 29 points of damage.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
no.
And the other for 10 points of damage.
Yeah, guys is not looking great, folks. He is looking almost like mush. Let me do those
Just a beard,
saving
really.
throws again. Yeah. The beard is holding them together. 13, that's a save. And 10 is a save. All right.
Okay.
Spirit Guardians lives on,
Okay.
despite despite Gaius looking like he's about to join them.
Butt
Help
trumpet.
me!
Butt trumpet, it's your turn.
Murder them!
I'm trying.
Faster!
Gonna go with this.
And the big one, you say that the big one says, "You'll murder them."
What?
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. You're the them.
Exactly.
Just so you know. Even I got that one, and I'm Reed.
Why are you talking in the third person right now?
No understand.
Third person perspective is an idea of. You know what? We're not having this discussion.
The other one says,
Ogres.
"Well, I'm more a Jungian as an ogre goes, so I'm not
Son
really
of a bitch,
sure."
why haven't you let him talk this entire time?
It makes him feel better. You understand? I mean, when I went to school, I majored in manners and everything, so I figured it's better to let him speak.
The suave ogre.
Yeah, but why are you letting them hit me constantly? Also, yes, butt trumpet, sorry.
Well, it's that Mexican food that you keep throwing at us. I find that to be rather bad form.
You threw goblins first.
Yep.
Well, as my friend did tell you, goblins are meant for throwing. That's why we were raised.
Does a 15 hit? We can do this all night.
The upper one or the
Yep.
lower one?
Both. I twin
Upper or-
Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
It's
Twin those motherfuckers.
The upper one misses, the lower one hits, just barely.
I believe we're calling it the downer ogre, not the lower.
yes.
And that
Oh,
one
well-
gets 5 points of force damage.
Okay.
Bitch.
I'm sorry, so the Jungian ogre, instead of talking about education, since he's the downer ogre, is going, dude, that, was really depressing. And I'm just, not into the whole Mexican food thing. So
I kind of.
I need to kill you so I can go and get to my therapy before I go to the Fall Out Boy concert. So if you'd hurry up and just die, we'll be all good.
Oh,
Butt Trump, is there anything else you would like to do? Be kind.
Now that that's
No,
Pour them on
I'm
fire.
good, thanks.
yeah.
burn them alive.
Read.
Wish I could.
Reed, stab them. Stab them good.
All right.
Good and plenty.
Commencing.
Not the candy.
commencing
'Cause that
stabbing.
candy's awful.
Hey, stick with your Mexican food.
Oh. Listen,
8.
are you defending black licorice flavored candy, Paul?
Yeah.
Nobody's going to agree with you there.
19
I'm-
with the dagger.
That hits.
All right.
Yes.
For 7 points of damage.
You get it where it raised up its hands to hit Gaius. You hit it kind of right there. You stab upwards beneath the loincloth. And it's like going...
Right in the
Just
mommy daddy button.
crumbles.
It's dead, or it's
Here's
very
the
hurt?
thing, okay? We're going to roll an 8-sider.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Fee, fi, fo, fum, and here it comes.
Yeah, with 1, 2, 3. So, like, it's going to be like the clock. 12 is 1, going clockwise around. Okay?
Okay.
This is where it
Okay.
falls. So a 6.
So at the bottom.
Yes, so it falls against the stone and doesn't hit
okay, I'm
anybody.
following.
Yes.
Ah.
I definitely look across the way there to Nikita.
Yes! Yes!
And Gaius, no,
gave
actually,
you a- I gave
Nikita,
you a
it's
look.
your turn.
Close my eyes just a little bit and just give you a slow nod of approval.
Just get behind me. I'm on fire tonight.
That's right.
Get
Not
behind
literally.
me, cleric! Get behind me, wine wizard!
I just keep getting the shit kicked out of me because Paul don't like magic.
You were doing these spells that surrounded you and were hurting them.
Yeah, that's what my character does.
Right, well, that's why they made those decisions.
I know.
I wasn't doing it.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Oh, okay.
I would have done the same damn thing. But I'm also going to complain about it because I'm the one getting my shit pushed in.
Okay.
I'm sorry, my pushed in.
So,
Well, I
Nikita,
did-
what do you do?
Yeah. Combat out for another hour.
I'm sorry I don't have a taunt. Otherwise, maybe they wouldn't have beat you up so bad.
It's fine. I think I spit out a tooth. I didn't need that one. It was
Yeah.
one of the back ones. I'll grow a new one.
Yep.
It's
Especially
magic.
not with the
Oh, we have
face.
jars of those.
That's right.
Nikita, what would you like to do?
I am going to attack the final one.
Okay.
Upper ogre.
Oh,
come on!
Ah. Did you action surge already or no?
Yeah,
Yep.
she actually started on the goblin earlier.
Is there anything
Yeah.
else you would like to do?
Scream at it to fucking run! You pissed me off!
Save Gaius. Push him out of the way.
It's nowhere near me. Oh, yeah. Hey, stand next to me, Nikita. You won't get an it won't attack you with an AOP.
That's right. That's
You
right. I
can
can move.
Definitely stop it from hammering me like a post into a hole.
Yes. There we go. That's my priest to abuse, not yours.
Yeah, wait, what?
Oh,
I'm sorry, I've had a lot of blood loss. What did you just
I
say?
want to watch.
Ooh.
5
Oh,
gold for
oh my.
15 minutes.
What?
Oh. I give you goblins.
I
You
can't
need to
throw
just
The monetary
goblins.
value of a goblin.
I teach you how to throw goblins. It's fun.
I mean, if this
So
would
you
be a
stop
peaceful
attacking.
Nikita, from across the way, you hear Eldred go. I'll pay for the ogre. Anything else you'd like to do, Nikita?
So he's not going to attack, right?
No, it's not the
I will
case.
You haven't seen any payment yet, so
I just block Gaius as best I can and I will hit you eventually.
Maybe I will too. But I'm
Yeah,
getting a little
exactly.
woozy from the blood loss.
okay.
the
So
head
are you
trauma.
done, Nikita?
I am.
Okay, Gaius, it is your turn.
Yay, I heal.
Yeah.
And I had 20 more hit points to myself so I don't just drop dead.
Okay.
Nice.
And then I'm going to. The spiritual weapon's going to take a swing at that boy.
Okay.
Oh, for a nat 20, thank God.
Nice.
Roll your damage.
Ugh. So, let's see. That'll be 14 damage then? Force to it?
Okay. The Mexican pizza goes right up its face spraying enchilada sauce everywhere and cheese,
That's not
making an
enchilada
absolute
sauce or
mess.
cheese.
And to see what direction it falls.
Oh, shit.
Aha!
falls
Fate is on our
back.
side with these.
It falls away from you. And it is
Okay.
dead.
Woo!
If there's any sauce flying through the air, I try to catch some
It's-
in my mouth.
You see
not
a
enchilada
large
sauce.
dollop of sauce coming towards your face, Reed, and as soon as it dies, you see it disappear in the air before it hits. And that is where
Thanks.
I think we will call it a night.
Yeah.
Everyone, thank you so much for joining us. Once again, we will be at PAX Unplugged right here in Philadelphia in a couple weeks. We hope that all of us here at Grognard and Friends, hope every single one of you here in the States has a wonderful Thanksgiving with your friends and family. And in the spirit of that, we ask that whoever you're with or wherever you go, we ask that you be kind.
Come on,